Hello everybody, good morning or good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time it is for you where you are. Happy Friday, happy Good Friday. Welcome to the beginning of a holiday weekend if you get Easter weekend as a holiday. Welcome back. Hello, hello, hello. I was just looking through my bot commands to see if I have one that has the link. It does, yeah. There we go. If you're looking for the intro song. It's not like a song, it's something that I made in GarageBand a million years ago. I don't think it's on Spotify or anything, and if it is, then I'm mad. Hazel started Stardew Valley again. Lovely. Do you have a plan? Do you have your sights set on a handsome or beautiful young villager? It's a weird sentence to say. Today, I want to do some alt stuff. I want to do some collecting stuff. I was kind of getting hit with the existential crush of how many chat lists 100 is for the part-timer achievement. So I'm going to make sure Anthus hasn't done his yet. So I'm going to log on him and I'm going to do that. I decided to do something controversial and YOLO a public work order for this staff. I don't know if public work orders go cross-faction. I hope they do, because otherwise I'm out of luck, because there's no horde on this server. It's just me. Oh, want to go for Sebastian. Oh, romantic. Been a while since I've been able to sit in on a stream. Welcome back, welcome back. Like your earrings, thanks. They're my butterflies. Is it wrong to want to level my 8th hunter today? I think that I would expect nothing less. It's a weekend, you know. Beginning of a long weekend. Okay, so he has a completed list from last week, and then he's going to get another one. So I'm done turning these in for rep. I'm just going to trust that the rep that we're going to get later after the patch is going to be great. And I'm just going to believe and set my hopes in that, because part-timer is 100 lists. And yes, you can get more than one list a week if you grind out the chet cards, but like, yuck. That seems bad. That seems incredibly slow. And I was like, well, if you just did one chat list a week, it'd be like 100 weeks. So like just short of 2 years. And okay, well, maybe what if you did 10 whole characters? And I'm like, well, that's still 10 weeks. Like, holy yikes. Okay, so I'm just going to stop thinking about the details. And instead, we're going to worry about... I'm hoping I can actually get another one, because I didn't turn this in last week because, well, that was before I became recommitted to working on part-timer. I didn't turn this in last week, so I'm hoping that I can still... I'd like a new one, please. Yes, okay, perfect. No problem. What is it that he is going to do? He's got shipping, he's got rares, cruising is easy. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll do. Just love Hunter this patch. Yeah, 1,200 still want more. Yeah, you are among your people here. I also have a egregious amount. It's hunters in particular. I think it's because, for me, it's because I know how to play him well enough to, like, level in it and stuff. And I think it's because I know that on each new hunter, it's going to feel just, like, a little bit different, because it's going to be a different race and you have so many different options. And I can pick out, like, different pets to kind of go with that hunter, and I can figure out what colors I want them to be, and I can name them, like... All of that is very fun and makes the hunters feel unique to each other in a way that I don't feel like my other alts do. Junkwall will kill me. Yeah, he's gonna do some stuff. We're gonna pop a thing. I haven't played Anthus in a little bit. I haven't done any weekly delves on him, so I guess that's another thing that I can do, is I can make sure that I'm at least getting keys and maybe do some delves on him. I don't know. He's item level 645, so he's not like he doesn't need it anymore, but like he's kind of getting to that point. He's got a veteran chest piece, and then a veteran ring, and gloves, and then that's it. That's the rest of the stuff that he has that's not champion or better. So he's getting, once he's kind of fully championed it, I don't think I'm going to stress about the delves anymore. Although maybe I should, just to get hero pieces out of vault. Like 7 shadow priests. That is the priest commitment. Only me seeing subtitles on stream, and they should have been available this whole time. There should be a toggle button for them on your video player somewhere. They're generated in real time with like the Google Cloud auto caption, so they're not going to be perfect, but they should be reasonably good. But they're not new. They should have been around for a bit. Oh, there's a world quest up for her, but I don't need her because I did her already. I wanted to do Rest of Family Battler. I just need to do the precision power drill on a bunch of different characters, and that'll be good stuff. Okay, I was checking to see when surge pricing is. It's in 20 minutes, so I should do things that are not surge pricing for 20 minutes. The main reason to do the scrap jobs, if it's not in your chet list, I guess is just for 200 resonance crystals. Not me naming a hunter grammatically. Enjoyed playing other classes as much as my S-Priest, which has always been leagues ahead for me. Recently, Arcane Mage has been my guilty pleasure. What kind of race combo is your Arcane Mage? What race did you go for your mage? I was thinking of making one and I don't know what I want to do. Oh, I got some fire. Void Elf Hunter egg, excited. Nice. I am forcing myself to not start any new characters until next week because there's gonna be leveling buffs. So I'm not gonna do it early. They can't make me. They might be able to because I'm just kind of in the mood to keep leveling characters, but I need to make sure I at least get my 4 lists done. Part timer. Thank goodness you can work on this across characters at least. That is the Chetmate achievement. I'm 5% of the way there. Wow. I'm just now looking at this. I'm gonna look this up. The wording of that achievement is kind of indicating that there's a second path. It says turn in 100 completed chet lists, or, with that or doing a lot of lifting there, or become employee, in quotes, of the month. How do I do that? Let me see. This is a hard achievement to Wowhead because you have to include all the punctuation. Which is not a natural way to type. Chet mate is the achievement name. So what are we saying? There's 21 comments. There's a forum post claiming that turning in 1 completed chet list a day for 7 days awards employee. So if you farmed 240 chet cards, and then they edited back here. I'll show you guys what I'm reading. That was the theory. They edited it back and turned in the 7th list and did not receive the achievement. Employee of the month states of the last pay period, they did another 14 days. They did 21 days, which is an insane amount of chet cards, by the way. They have not missed a day starting the 25th. Every Monday they come back to post the results of the previous week's turn-ins. At that point, you'd be like, yeah. And then turning in for finder's fee, obviously. Employee of the month is the actual condition. And 100 turn-ins is the backstop for unfortunate cases, but the question is how to get employee of the month. We don't know. We don't know. Some people said 7 days in a row. 1,200. Yeah, no, that would be crazy. I don't know, man. That's a Blizzard forum post. I don't know. I think that, like, I would love to be able to do the employee of the month thing and skip 100 lists, because 100 does seem bad, right? Like, that doesn't seem like how they're intending you to do it. But, you know, maybe it's not working correctly. Maybe it is supposed to be just like a week straight of check cards or something. Right, with the male blood elf. Sorry, can't do the female models. They drive me crazy. You don't got to apologize to me. Also have a Nightborn, but it was a bit too arcane-y for my taste. I had a Nightborn Arcane Mage at one point, and I also kind of felt that way. Like, it was really cool, but I also felt like it was kind of a bit on the nose. And sometimes I dig that, and sometimes it's just too much. This way. Leveling buffs. Yeah, there's going to be like a there's going to be a temporary buff, but like an event buff that starts, I believe, on the 22nd. And that's going to be extra experience as well as some reputation with like Dragonflight reps and stuff. Bit too matchy-matchy, yeah. Arcane Mage is a goblin, having a great time playing her. Nice. Worgen Hunter. Night Elf Mage will always be my main. Greetings, Friday, long weekend. I'm not excited, you're excited. Hi, Day. I hope you're at the beginning of a wonderful long weekend. Hazel's good. I'm good. I had dreams about like showing up to yoga without my yoga mat and then having to just like not go. I don't know why that was my solution. And then is the whole thing. Picked up my bike for its annual tune-up. Nice, nice. Mechano Mage for an arcade-powered cyborg. That would be something. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of like poking around at different options. I might do a Kulturan Shaman. I've done Kulturan Shamans before, though. I don't know. Oh, I got a thing! I got a transmog. That's why I'm here, right? I got a Mechanic's Best Motivator, and it appears to be a vice grip and or blunt weapon. It's a transmog only. The flavor text says it unlocks people's minds and rusty bolts in equal measure. Nice. Just a drop from digging trash. Fiona Goblin's my second favorite for Arcane Mage. You get to use the tickle fingers. I love the tickle fingers. They're really funny if you're playing a Dis Priest. Not that I've ever done that. But if you were playing a Discipline Priest and you were using Penance, the channel with the tickle fingers on a female goblin is excellent. Highly recommend. No trolls. Normal raid lead. Nice. Very good, very good. I almost thought about doing like LFR or something on one of my alts or a normal pug or I don't know. Which LFR wing has oh, you could do just this one. Oh, it's got a healer queue thing. And that would get you a chance at Styx Bunkjunker is the one with the explosive hearthstone, right? Oh, hi kitty cat, do you wanna? Would you like to come sit with me? There's no blanket on my lap today. Only made it to level 20 because I don't like Disc Priest. Yeah. Hi. Meow. Yeah, I guess a Visage Drakthir Mage would be kind of interesting. I didn't even think of that. But on your character select screen, they're still stuck in dragon form. And I know that's not a big deal, but it is a big deal. If you can tell me that there's a way to be Visage on the login screen, then we would be talking. Yeah. What is it that I'm doing? I'm identifying building code violations. I mean, we're mainly just waiting for surge pricing to come up because that'll be one of his weeklies. There we go. Safety inspection. This is weirdly on theme for my life right now. Meow. Don't understand why, but I try to maintain Visage form and it'll randomly put me into dragon form and I hate it. Humanoid, but different enough to be interesting for me. I thought it was so fascinating that the female Visage is based on a human female model, whereas the male one is based on a blood elf model. I thought it was really interesting that they did it that way. Off game for months now. I'm totally lost again. That's all right. There's lots going on, but there's not really a lot of wrong answers. You're not gonna... You can't mess it up. I'm doing this because I want 1,000 gold. I'm weirdly feeling the sting of having spent roughly 20k to get mats for my warlock staff. I think I started buying mats before I realized what the whole thing was going to cost me, and by then I was in too deep. So I'm and it's not like I'm broke or anything, but I'm just kind of like I want to fix it to make my brain feel better. I want to get the extra gold from something or another. And gold world quests are just really satisfying because they don't take that long. It just feels like an unusually easy way to make 1,000 gold, you know? We used to have to do all kinds of stuff for 1,000 gold. So it would not kill me to do rares if we see any. We need those for chat list. I'm gonna do shipping in about 10 minutes. What else here? I'm not too worried. I'm gonna probably turn off herbs and fish and stuff like that. We're not really gathering here. How much time do we spend on the login screen? I like to admire them before I log in on them. I feel like the login screen's important to me. I think that's enough to stop me from playing a Drakthir. I am renowned 20 with Undermine. I am 20 and I'm at least 1.5 Paragon caches in. I'm exalted with the Steamweedle Goblins. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. I'm exalted with the Steamweedle Goblins and I've just gotten started with Bilgewater. I don't remember what you get for doing this, but it's in front of me, so we're going for it. I think Slum Shark's still pretty pricey. Made a nice chunk by fishing lately. Very nice. That one goes here. Oh no, not like that. There we go. So cool that Dark Irons have the mole machines to get around the world. Brilliant. Oh yeah, it's a pet. I think I have it already in a different character. So I was looking for rares. Oh, there's one. Let's go tag Flyboy Snooty. The smaller rares count as well, but they don't mark on your map, so what are you gonna do? Hello, Hazel. Hello, Jatrinta. How you doing today? Miss the olden days? Fat stacks of gold from Dragon Racing dailies. Yeah. War Within Gold's ones make me actually push buttons and stuff. Oh, oh, oh. Tag him! Yeah. Nice. Oh, that was enough rares. I guess I got 3. I didn't notice getting 3. Oh yeah, because I did junk wall. That's right. So now I need to do cans, and I know exactly what I'm going to do for that, actually. You can get a bunch of them. It's just those little, like, turbo power-ups that you drive through, and if you go to the demolition dome where the world boss is, there's a bunch of them in kind of the loop there. So if you're able to... Yeah, these things. So you just kind of do this whenever you have this in your chat list, if you want, like, a quick objective filled. I was confused for a while, and I thought it was the cans that you had to kick. And I thought, well, that's unreasonable. Also, Underpin, you can't make me. I'm leaving. I will do no such thing. It's a little annoying that they don't show you a progress bar on your chat list. Like, you can't see how close you are to finishing it. But these things come back up pretty fast. You just gotta check the list every now and then. Any better? Yeah, there we go. So that's cruising, and then we're going to do a batch of 10 deliveries. Although I don't need the mount from them anymore because I got the mount already. Whoa! Not watching the 3rd season of Wheel of Time. I've heard great things. I did not watch season 1. I did not watch season 2. And ironically, for a Twitch streamer, I also canceled my Prime. So I think they're out of luck with me on that one. Seeing somebody made a Mechano Mage. Had a really cool time mage theme going on. Low-key waiting for the Hazel Underpin streams. It'll happen. I just need to get, actually, I guess I can start my shipping early. I don't have to wait for surge pricing. Brand to level 80. You don't have to do it, but, like, I want to. I want to give myself every possible advantage. And I might try it out in a couple different specs. I don't know. I think maybe I'll try Boppin. Either Boppin or Anthus. Boppin's got better item level. And Inksy's even got better item level than Boppin, but like Inksy's a Shadow Priest. I don't know if I love my odds. How off the novels is Wheel of Time? Good question for people that watched it. Great things with WoW. You can get a cool theme with any race class combo. I love seeing kind of like original race class combos that you don't see super often that have been like mogged or set up or with titles in a really cool way. I love running into that. Okay, I suppose, well, I mean, I'm probably going to finish the whole batch in 7 minutes. Oh, you know what I could do, actually? I can, let's find the Precision Power Drill. If I can remind myself of where he is. That's just the Pet Battle World Quest. I can just wow hit it, it's fine. we could just figure it out this way. Precision Power Drill. I want to finish my Undermine Family Battler, because we're almost done. I just need like another handful. Just a couple more on the last one. So oh, I'm really close to him. Let's get an Indian map pin. There's Precision Power Drill, literally right there. And it's fine that I haven't memorized that, because after a minute here, I'm never going to need to again. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. And then we're going to grab our strategies here. I was really enjoying working on this yesterday. So let's go to Zufu. And let's track our Family Battler. And basically, any of these teams that I still need, I just need to do on Precision Power Drill, because I know I've finished the other 3 fights. So should be pretty easy. Wheel of Time seems to be labeled with every other sci-fi fantasy adaptation. The show stinks, the book wins, and get off my fantasy lawn. Yeah, it's tough. I feel like sci-fi and fantasy fans tend to be fairly unforgiving. And also, we've had, depending on when you got into the books, you would have had a long time with the source material to get very attached to your own like mental representation of what the story is based in the books. And it's very hard to match that. If you read the books first, and especially if you read the books first multiple times or like years before the show, you're going to have this vision of what it should be. And it's never going to be the same, both because one is your imagination, and secondly, things have to be changed when they're written for TV to some extent. I think the reason the first couple seasons of Game of Thrones were so acclaimed, aside from just being good television, was because they stuck extremely closely. Not perfect, but the first couple seasons, at least the first season, stuck really closely to the books. So they kind of sidestepped a bit of that, and then everything, they ran out of books. And what is it we're doing? We are going to War Within, Undermine. We are doing a beast fight for precision power drill. So let's grab this beast. It looks like we're going to bring a baby Elderhorn if we have it. Little moose themed fight. Import. 25, 25, 25. Love to see them all leveled. Let's grab a script. Okie dokie. Off and away. Unless you get hired as the director of the movie or the film adaptation, then you can let your mind go wild. I haven't read the books, but I really like the TV show. Hate Rand, though. Kitty. I finished watching season 7 of Black Mirror yesterday. We did a rewatch of the first USS Callister so that we could then go straight into the new USS Callister. So I've now seen all of it. I still no spoilers or anything, but I liked this season. I thought it was good. I think my favorite was probably the Plaything was very good. I mean, they were all good in their own way, but I thought that was one of my favorites, as well as Bête Noire was really good too. I like Anthus's transmog. The ore kills me. It's so tall. Eulogy might have been mine. Eulogy was nice. It was kind of like a softer take on the entire history of you from an earlier season. Like a similar sort of premise, but like in a very different mood. Dragonkin is going to be next. I thought that was an interesting one because they let the technology set the stage for it, but it didn't directly impact the story. It wasn't a story that was happening because of the technology, except for kind of the resolution of it. It like everything was happening just because it was a human story. There we go. I liked doing the USS Callister marathon back to back, but oh boy, that was a lot of TV. My butt was sore. I finished watching and I was like, oh man, I need to get up. I got too cozy. Zufu's Pet Battles is where I get my scripts from, along with the teams. That's the one. Didn't care for Callister as much as other people. It was fun. It's not like a top ranked episode for me, but I guess I don't know what my top ranked episodes are. It was still fun. It works. It's good Black Mirror. There we go. It's interesting doing rewatches of Black Mirror as well if you go back to like the first seasons and watch them back, because it started coming out in 2011, which isn't that long ago, but like technology speaking, it kind of is. How are we doing on time? It is... surge pricing's about to start. I just need to make sure I get in at least one box for the weekly. Incorrect. That is 1,000,000 years ago. Yeah, I guess. That is true, actually. 2011 was the year after I graduated high school, which does put it approximately 1,000,000 years ago. Wowies. Cataclysm? Yeah, something like that. Sounds about right. Started a Nightborn Inscription Mage yesterday. Nice, very nice. Alright, there's Dragonkin. Surge pricing's about to start. I have 5 more of these to do. Let's see if we can grab flying. These are pretty fast. I wonder if this is the one that I accidentally imported. And then, yeah, this is the one that I accidentally imported and I tried using on the wrong tamer. Yeah, we got Worgen, and we also got goblins in Cataclysm, along with their starting areas, which I feel like were pretty revolutionary for the time. Much bigger starting experiences than we'd had up to that point. I like his one shoulder cape. That's one of my favorite things to do with these shoulder capes that we have from Trading Post, is to separate your shoulders, hide one of them, and then put the cape on the other side. I don't think it serves any practical purpose, roleplay wise. He's got a phobia of getting his right shoulder wet. But he looks cool. Alright. There's 3 more left, but we can come back and do it. We're gonna start jobbing. Surge pricing is up and I'm here to help. Arrived at the Vatworks. Bullies. See how fast we can get this done. Don't hit me on this particular shoulder. You're going to mess up my fabulous cape. Doesn't want to get food on his white shirt. Maybe he's clumsy and he spills things often, so he just kind of likes carrying around a tea towel. It's actually for cooking. Nope. Getting distracted. We're not doing litter nibblers. We're doing bullies. No capes. If Edna taught me anything. Perfect. Alright. I wonder if there's any more cosmetics I need from this. I got the pet mutt, and then there was a purple robot pet that I believe I also got. And then there was the mount, and I have that too. So I think I might have basically all of it. It's fun though. It's not a bad way to get a couple extra crystals and stuff. That Nightborn Mage just looks exactly like a boss from Nighthold. Delivery quest still broken? Oh, that's annoying. That really sucks. How are we working on the blue one and I didn't get the green one? I started this so early. Oh well. Daiquiri Disaster. Is that a fruit jumping one? It is the fruit jumping one. There's a trench coat? I have a hard time reading the all the things list for here because the different, I don't know, they're just so, some of the stuff isn't on a vendor and I don't know where to, I mean, I guess it says that there's stuff. Undermine. Those are just greens though. Green chest fills so fast that I never get it. Yeah, maybe that's what happened to me. Maybe it just filled like almost insta. So, Odelia Hocus. Oh, this is the crystal one. That's right. Yeah, up the hill. Mailerana, thank you very much for the 69-month resub. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I hope you're at the beginning of a lovely weekend. One more of these. 3-stream streak. You have to complete a job before the green chest. Yeah, I guess so. I think I was probably just slow to do my job. There we go. We got one. I guess I don't have to do the whole batch. There's really... Well, no, there is actually. I was going to say there is a reason for me to do it because I need it for my chat list. I almost forgot. I need that for my chat list. So many months. Love seeing all the old school Hazel followers around. It's very comforting that there are people out there that have chosen to stick with me for that long. That is an incredible amount of time. Keep going to the mandatory break. Continue to do the next set. Got the drop. Oh. Did I polish that one already? This. Alright, we got a package. This way? Yeah. Be be 5 years in July, but I haven't been subbed the entire time. Surreal to think about. You think with like internet platforms that they're gonna die eventually and something else will come along and these sort of things will like come and go and not last that long. And maybe that'll happen with Twitch one day and maybe it won't, but YouTube at least has been around and going pretty strong for like its entire lifespan. It's a bit strange to think about. Started following you on Twitch because of your great YouTube videos. Aw, shucks. Off we go here. Here. Good. And then they want us to do this. What else is going on this weekend? We got Easter. People have lovely, lovely traditions. I know some people do church. I know some people do chocolate. Some people hide toys and candy outside for children. Surprised at how much Twitch is held on, despite multiple other services. Yeah. I think that a streaming service, in order to hang on, needs to have really deep pockets to start because of how lossy it is to provide that much bandwidth. And I'm talking at my butt here. I don't know anything. But a lot of like sort of small startups that are going to try to do that sort of thing properly run into the unfortunate truth that if you're going to let anybody stream, almost all of them are going to be costing you money to host their stream that isn't going to be basically paying for itself. I think it's a really tiny percentage of streams that are actually profitable for the company. And you're kind of dead in the water if you would only let like successful people stream. Like the whole half of the appeal of streaming is that kind of like anybody can do it sort of spirit. So you end up with, you know, Twitch, which of course now has Amazon money, or, you know, they need to have like a huge backer that's willing to take a loss for a while until they get under their feet. And then of course you'd have to have some kind of, you know, well-run service or strategies or decisions that would help it stay on. And I feel like it's really hard to break into an established market unless the incumbent does something really messed up, because people need reasons to switch. You know, there's a lot of friction to switching like your go-to platforms for viewers and for creators. So unless they have massively good reasons to pivot, people are going to put up with quite a lot to stream wherever the audience is and wherever they're comfortable, even if it starts to kind of suck, just because you don't want to lose people by pivoting to something else. So I feel like it's more of Twitch's game to lose than anything else. Yeah, exactly. YouTube has Google money, and it was, as far as I know, not profitable for a long time, because they have the same thing where it's like anybody can upload videos, which costs Google money, and they don't charge you for that. So you need to kind of bank that you're going to get enough of a user base to make it work out eventually. Any plans for Easter things? I've got a family brunch on Sunday. I don't know if it's an Easter brunch. I guess it's on Easter. I don't know if there's a theme or anything. I wasn't planning on dressing up. Maybe I should ask if I should. But yeah, I'm going to nip at a stream a bit early on Sunday to make sure I can get to that with enough time for there to be visiting time. I've not seen a YouTube video of somebody counting to 1 million. I would assume that it is exactly what it says in the package. I have gotten a little bit off of my goal here. I don't know when I decided to start doing a scrap job. I think I just like reflexed into it. I'm meant to be shipping right now. That's okay. How good is Good Friday? Yeah, I've never observed it in that way. Clearly. Show up wearing bunny ears and don't say anything. Interesting how we all found the stream. I would have never messed with Twitch at all until Blizz lured me in with a drop at Dragonflight launch. And I just picked this channel out of a list on the WoW webpage. Oh, man. Oh, we got our tip chest. I did, yeah. They're not, like, super worth it, are they? It's 167 gold I get to keep, I suppose. The important thing is... Oh, I need to go take my legally mandated break. Why doesn't it have my, I am on the job. It took away, like, I know I can probably find the garage by myself, but, like, it took away my arrow. What the heck? You expect me to know where to drive without being spoon-fed my location? My goodness. There we go. Give me my coconut juice. One could say this channel was my gateway drug into Twitch. Yeah, those drops are good strategy if they're converting brand new users, because I feel like streams are a hard sell to people that don't normally watch streams. They're very like diluted content. And also, if you've never watched a stream and you're just clicking around to different streams to see what they're about, you're going to get wildly different experiences. The odds of you randomly finding one that you vibe with, I feel like isn't very good if you're just poking around the front page, unless you're just like a very flexible, excitable kind of person. In which case you probably had lots of entertainment in your life to begin with. Alright, perfect. So, he got... What do we get for all that? We got our chat list finished. Can turn that in for 1% of my part-timer achievement. We got weeklies done. That's good for resonance crystals. And also he's going to get a key out of his box. So there's one of his 4 keys for the week. Got a veteran sword. Gonna go turn this in. How's his Valor Stones doing? Is he capped? Not even close. Okay, perfect. Turn in 1 list. Very good. Is there a... There is a locked world quest. Okay, so if we do 2 world quests, maybe 2 more, then we can do that and get him another key. Someone gave me the scrap map because they liked my goblin look. Aww. There's people that I watched or watched on YouTube for years before realizing that they streamed too. Rooftop teleport. Oh yeah, it's the balloon one. Now this is an easy way to make 1,000 gold. Danny, thank you for the 70-month resub. Hello, Hazel and chat. What a crazy stream anniversary. As always, thank you for your cozy streams and your amazing raid guides. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. I'm honored to have you back. As always. Man, we can do these pretty good even if we don't aim. They're very forgiving. Good, good. There we go. I'm assuming there's not going to be a whole lot of real estate listings posted over the holiday weekend. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to do. I was gonna do the rest of Undermine Family Battler. That's right. If I do one more world quest, I can get a... I can do the headshot thing to get another key. He should probably do his delves for the week, I think. That would be a good idea. Still haven't done any of the raids for War Within. They're fun. I like the current raid a lot. Liberation of Undermine is a great time. And it's pretty accessible on LFR, of course, but normal as well is not too tough if you can get into one. Yeah, what do I want to do on Anthus? That's the real trick. He's done his checklist, so that's the important thing. That's the main thing that I really wanted him for. Oh, he hasn't taken his vault yet. That's right. I could take a look at the vault. Maybe install an add-on to run like a quick sim, because he had kind of a funny choice. He had a polearm with no strength on it, but a special effect. But it was going to be either champion or hero track, I forget which. And he's got a veteran one right now. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're back in the air. We're fine. Got my AOTC yesterday by smuggling my healer into another kill to re-clear. Nice. Congratulations. Hey, healers on Gallywix always in demand. That fight still hurts. Spoiled ass Mr. Robot for picking gear. Oh, I should really do a better job of living my life here. Is it still gonna let me through? This way? Yeah, jetpacks are not easy to turn around. We're almost done. I was trying to read chat and fly, and it was not going well. Okay, we'll do the headshot thing. That's an easy one. Do the special assignment, and that'll get us a key. Isn't it right here? It's not, is it? Yeah, I meant to sim it, but then I forgot how. I used to have add-ons that would like give me sim export strings, and then I would have the website set up, but I haven't done it in so long that I kind of like forgot. And I didn't I just didn't feel like figuring it out before, but I guess I should probably look into it. Because I don't know how to make that choice. And it just seems like a math question that would be silly for me to try to figure out on my own because I'm just going to be guessing. Have the computer do a little bit of thinking for me. Forgot about Ask Mr. Robot. That's still good, eh? I don't remember how I used to do it. You don't really sim as a healer? Yeah, there's a healer site, but I don't really sim. I just check like trinket rankings and stuff. I just gear based on stat priorities and trinket rankings. I don't not really simming. What's wrong with Mr. Robot? What's the trouble with it? Nope, don't use Murloc.io. Never. If I've heard of that, I've forgotten about it. Here we go.
If Darkview thinks we're gonna roll over and let him have Undermine, they better think again.
Good enough. Partner and I pay the surprisingly cheap subscription for premium. Yeah, I'm not asking it super fine-tuned, fine-detailed questions over here. Let's finish it. We got 3 more pet battles to do, and then I'll get the whole pet battle meta for the zone finished. So let's do that. Let's do 3 more teams at Precision Power Drill. It's right over here. Sim and then choose with my heart. They have Mythic Plus builds from the best players in WoW. I need a Mythic Plus build from an average player in WoW that's making average choices. Just YOLO it. It's tough to YOLO because the thing doesn't have any main stat on it. If it was just kind of like an item level thing, I would just eyeball it. But it's because it's got like an on-use or like an equip effect. That's why I'm nervous about it. Here. We are doing a magic team for this. We got 3 teams to do, and then we'll look at Vault. Grab that. Grab a script. Is it a new transmog? The one that Anthus is wearing right now? Oh no, the weapon. Yeah, probably. Character has Johnny Awesome vibes. Pawn should still work. Pawn was just for item level though, eh? You should definitely take it. Yeah, maybe. It's probably worth it just on the basis of the item level. I'm just, I just want to have a look at it. We'll try some different things in a minute here. Is this working? Pawn is for stat weights. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. This is for a choice for my Ret Paladin, so not for healing. Need to unlock that battle pet. Balial. Yeah, he's pretty cute. He's a good warlock pet. So there's Magic Battler. Now we just need Mechanical and then Undead. So our Mechanical team here. Grab a script. Make sure that everybody's leveled, which they are. I don't know why I'm healing my pets. You're using different ones. It's for different family teams. Finally just got and unlocked the Una part of Ball. Need to do Ball next. My pet battle collection is fallen behind, man. I'm pretty sure there's pets from like just regular War Within and not even this current patch that I am just blatantly missing and I haven't really gotten around to getting. Just disorganized. I just need to like pick one at a time and work on it. Or start buying them, but that's a bit sad. There's a pet that drops in Cinder Brew Meadery, and it's a bee, and I want one, but I wanted to drop for me, and it won't drop for me. I'm sad. Why doesn't the bee like me? I'm gonna start wearing flower transmogs into that instance to try to entice it to drop. It's like whenever I wear like bright colors outside, the wasps are always after me. Need the bee too. See Bop drop a lot. Try asking others. Well, so it dropped for a friend of mine who I don't think wants it, but I didn't want to ask for it because I didn't want to act like I think I'm entitled to something that dropped for them, you know? It just it just feels icky. I didn't want to do that. Just because I'm like the pet person or whatever doesn't mean that I deserve any of them. All right. Last fight we got import teams. We got Weebomb, Unborn Valkyr, and Arphis. My Weebomb is named George. We're going to attach a script there. And this should get us our foreman, the baby hyena cub pet in yellow, who I was also going to name George. I guess I can have multiple Georges. I can have George squared. Be careful. Just got slim yesterday. Hazel is the most entitled WoW personality, and that is why we all watch you. Begged for Golden Snarf because I never saw it drop in my life, and the guy said he had 3 out of 3! George. Oh yeah, I also named a father Winter's Helper George. Apparently it's a common name for me. I think I'm going to reset this one. Just default name that. If there's a WOD George, I don't have him. You might be thinking of a different name, because I'm pretty sure I have all the WOD pets. Go Gadget Arphis. How does one start the collection journey? It is not too late for you. I would start by taking a real quick look through the beginner guides, like the leveling your first pet, the getting started guides, from that website there. So if you go to that website, there is a bar at the top. There's a guide section, and the first guide listed is called Getting Started with Pet Battling, Getting Started on Pet Battling, and that will walk you through it in lovely detail. We did it! Woo! Family Battler of Undermine. Achieved. Alright, you know what? I'm going to name him Georgie. That way it's different. Georgie Foreman. Eagerly attends every cookout. He just wants to grill. Look at the baby. He's so cute. No, I never did get Main War within Family Battler. It's also kind of on my list. Excuse me? Do you mind? I'm about to get murked over here. I'm just doing my pet battle, man. I was admiring my new hyena. That was about to be bad. Okay. I was doing some stuff. Oh yeah, I was going to go do his vault. I got another veteran sword. My goodness. Okay, so that's the second of 4 coffer keys. It is 9:53 a.m. So in 7 minutes, it's going to be... whatchamacallem. 7 minutes, it's going to be... Oh, my window's still open. That's why it's so bright in here. Theater troupe for another key. Yeah, I did used to name pets after patrons, I believe, back in the day. There's a spore pet I want to get from Herbalism and what? Don't do that. Don't do that anymore. Actually, I'm not on Patreon anymore. There we go. Oh, he didn't pick up his weeklies, did he? Oh, no. Oh, you know what? We'll pick up Theater Troop because I was going to do that anyway. So that'll get me my last 2 keys. So I don't even need to worry about the rest of it. That's a dungeon quest. This is... what do you want me to do? World quests. Yeah, maybe. Give that a maybe. Let me show you his vault. And then maybe I'll figure out a way to sim. I opened it as a ret. His current weapon is a veteran 8 of 8 two-hander. Strong stat haste, lower stat versa. If I look at the Ret Paladin guide on Wowhen, it says that my gear and piston slot, my stat priority is cheat. Mastery crit. So this is terrible stats. My current weapon, awful stats. So my options, one of the options was a Hero Track Amorphous Relic, which I feel like is sometimes a pretty good trinket, but haste is not really his thing. And also I have Hero Track trinkets, but they're probably not very good. This is the thing. It's called a Befouler Syringe. Also, Floor VT, thank you for the 14-month resub. Help! How can I check auction house prices for different servers fast? It's Undermine Exchange. Undermine.exchange. That's the one. Yeah, it's the mole arm. So it has no strength on it. It has haste, which again, kind of stinky. Melee attacks and abilities have a chance to befoul the blood of your enemy, dealing 593,869 nature damage every 10 seconds. Additional injections overlap, and if they die while afflicted with the befouled blood, you siphon the remaining poison back into the blade, granting your next melee ability 296,930 additional nature damage. You know, conditions may apply. Oh, kitty, hi! So I don't know if it's any good. It's hero track, though. It looks like this. And that's what I wanted to sim, basically. I'm pretty sure I take that. There's also a veteran track tier chest, which would save him a catalyst charge, but we should have enough catalyst charges. So, here. What is it? Raid bots? Raid bots. Isn't there like a vault option? You need Simcraft. Top gear. Droptimizer. Do you need vault? Oh, I think I maybe uninstalled my Simcraft add-on. Hang on. I think I probably take the weapon, but I just wasn't like ready to commit to it yet. SimC? No. Install and use the SimC add-on. Simulation Craft. I had it before. There we go. That's the one. And we'll reload. On the chaotic side today. Pick it up because of that description. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday, Fossil Streams. Haste Master nowadays? Surprised they didn't update it yet? Oh. Well, I guess if haste is good, then that's good. Yeah, that's just the Rat Pelly Wowhead cheat sheet, so they maybe didn't get around to updating it. It says crit is even to haste, and then Versa is worst, it says. But, yeah, they don't always get around to updating them. Alright, so, slash... Did I not turn it on? Add-ons. Yeah, this. I also want to make sure I make it to the theater trip. Might have to come back for this. This will be good, though, because it's gonna... If I get used to doing this, then I'll be able to do it if I have another problem. Crit, haste, and master are all good. So basically anything that's not versatility. As long as it's not Versa, we're all A-okay. Copy that. Alright. And then I want to... Gosh, this is a confusing thing. Select all Great Vault items. I just haven't seen this in a while. And I want to know about... Why is all the text so small? I selected my Great Vault items, I'm pretty sure. Dungeon Slice? Patchwork? Dungeon Slice is probably fine. Sure. Let's hope for the best. Should be about 2.5 minutes. All right, I'll wait on that. I don't think it's something that I do often enough to worry about the premium. What are we collecting today? I was doing my Undermine family battler, so I collected Foreman. Look at him. He's new. He's new around here. I named him Georgie. I named him Georgie. Why doesn't it say his name is Georgie? Excuse me. Am I allowed to rename him? Georgie. Accept. That name is reserved. Why? What do you mean? How could I name him George but not Georgie? Yeah, Georgie Foreman. I thought it was cute. They made the joke themselves in his description. You know, what's the trouble? What's the big idea? Other things, I was doing Undermine weeklies, hoping to get any other drops. I got a weapon mog drop from a scrap pile, which is kind of good. And then maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get something out of delves as well if we do our delves. We have four keys, so we can do some bountiful delves on him today. He spelled George same as the other one. No, I was trying to spell him Georgie, and there is no other pet named Georgie. And also, they let you have duplicates. I literally had 2 Georges. And that was fine. I bet I could name him George again if I wanted to. And there is no Georgie. I guess I shouldn't dig too much. Whenever there's a name reserved, sometimes... See, look, let's just try naming him regular George. You can name him George just fine. I just wanted to give him a different one. So I tried doing Georgie. And it says it's reserved and I'm not allowed to. Alright, Georgino. There you go. Georgist. It's just so rude. Although, sometimes when they're... What I was trying to say is sometimes when they're reserved, it's because there's, like, something that you don't want to name your pet that you just don't know about because you're too sheltered. So, usually it's best not to poke at those bears whenever they don't let you name something. Regina George. There you go. Playbills hung? Oh, this is my least favorite task. I can never find him. But yeah, I'm trying to basically just collect and do alt stuff for this week because I want to start leveling another alt, but I'm not. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until Tuesday. I'm just going to play the ones I have. Oh, I also can check at some point to see if anybody made a staff for my warlock, because if they did, I could probably look into doing a little bit of like a normal pug or something. If I can get into one. It's kind of a big if. How many alts do you have at 80? 5. I officially have 5 alts. 2 hunters, 1 priest, 1 paladin, and a warlock. That's what we got. It is 2 hunters, right? Is it not 3 hunters? It is 3 hunters. Maybe it's 6. I have a Magcar Orc hunter, I have a Night Elf hunter, and I have my Goblin hunter, so that's 3. Priest makes 4, Paladin makes 5, Warlock makes 6. I have 6 alts. Pardon me. I didn't mean to lie. Made a monk for giggles? Here we go again. Monks are something that I never end up... Like, I'll make them, and they, I end up, like, washing out of them. I don't know why. Arabian Flyers, it's not right. Regina Jorge. Why is there a nosy mouse following me? That seems kind of cryptic. There we go. Anthus could raid as well, I suppose. He's at level 645. I'm sure he can get into a normal. Currently playing a Ret Paladin. This is my Ret Paladin alt. He is probably the best candidate to do delves for the week. I want to get my brand leveled up, and one of the best ways for me to do that is to just continue... He's level 72. Continue doing, like, bountiful weeklies. Oh, and you know, there's also, I'm also really close to Glory the Delver. Maybe I should work on that. Or at least check on that. I wonder if any of the Glory the Delves are bountiful today. I need Earthscroll Mines. Ooh, Dread Pit is. I can check to see if that one's the story that I need. That would be good. What else? It looks like Spiral Weave and Sluice, which I have all the stories for. You can do them when they're not bountiful, but it just feels bad. Maybe it's time for your Mistweaver era. You'd think I would have had a stronger Mistweaver era by now. I've definitely tried it before. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's the leather wearing. Well, no, Resto Druids wear leather too. I don't know what my trouble is with them. Maybe it's the melee abilities. Not that you have to use them though. I'm pretty sure you can spec a completely caster Mistweaver. It's melee. You don't like melee. Monk's very bouncy. Yeah, I think that's it. I think I prefer like a more traditional kind of like stand and cast caster. That's why I love Holy Priest, Ardruid, Resto Shaman, that kind of thing. I might mess around with a Resto Shaman. I might try to find a nice Resto Shaman to make. These are not kobolds. Poor Molly Wobbles, the Mawwalker Mistweaver Mechanome Monk. The only reason I would think that you would play monks is because it's teal, but really it's too bright a teal. Yeah, the evoker teal is really more my shade. I thought I would want to play monks because of the focus on, like, you know, tea and zen and, you know, they're like a mindfulness-based class. You'd think I'd be into that.
without the cast and the crew. Help them out.
Also beer. I mean, Mistweaver monks don't mess with beer, right? That's more of a Brewmaster monk thing. Next class color predictions? Different shade of brown or yellow? Yeah, I could see another yellow. Although, you gotta be careful. There's a lot of kind of yucky looking colors in that range. See, I like the beer part. Red, orange. Just ruin everybody's visibility, make it straight black. It's just dark gray. Everybody's like, did they disconnect? Are they still logged in? Yeah, I don't think they would do gray because gray is offline. I think that would be no bueno. Hey, I think we can just wait for the theater thing to end. DK should be bleedy dark red. In your new house, would you ever paint the walls an interesting color? No, not by other people's standards. I like pretty neutral, pretty light colored walls. And then I want to bring in color with like art and furniture and like throws and rugs. I don't want the color to be on the wall specifically. I would maybe do like a colorful wallpaper. Maybe, but I think I like a fairly light neutral tone wall, just for me. I've seen a lot of exciting paint jobs in a lot of listings that I've looked at, and I hate all of them. They're just not for me, which is fine. It's not my home. I support everybody's right to paint whatever color they want, but when if you're complaining about the boring person that just does white walls, it's me. I'm the boring person. Just dead on raid frames red, confuse everybody. Throne wood. Nah, it doesn't really matter. Natural, neutral light options make the space feel more open. Especially because a lot of these places, you're trying to make the best use of the light possible, and you're trying to make them look big when they're not big. I think that going for bright or strong colors can very easily make a place seem smaller. And that's great when you have a big open space, but like if you're working with something a little tiny and maybe it was built in like 1904, you know, back when people were smaller because of malnutrition, it's nice to open it up a little bit, color-wise. It's a crazy housing market. I haven't done enough sponsorships to be getting something big and new. Yeah. Dark emerald walls and black tiles reminds me of the Ministry of Magic from Harry Potter. If I decorated my real life the way I did Animal Crossing, I would just have a bunch of pink appliances. I don't think it would look good. And I don't even know if I would like it in real life. But in games, I like die for a pink fridge. Just like a bubblegum pink, like 60s style fridge and appliances. Like just making it look like Minnie Mouse's house. I don't think I would have the guts to do it in real life though. And speaking of sponsorships, this stream is presented by... I always used to, whenever there would like be sponsored segments on TV and they would be like, this thing brought to you by, and I'm like, what do you mean brought to me by blank? What did the Oreos have to do with it? I didn't see them in the studio. They're not putting on the show. And I know it's not that simple, but it always used to bug me when I was a kid. It's like, what do you mean brought to you by? He would have done it either way, right? Right? Partner might have an opinion on that. Maybe. Maybe not. Who's to say? On average, my partner tends to be a whatever makes Hazel happy kind of a decision maker with house stuff like that. Bubblegum pink that goes too large looks like Pepto-Bismol. Alright, so we got our coffer key, which is one of the things we wanted. Is my sim done? Interesting. They want me to take the veteran chest piece. Hang on, is that right? For delves, that my top gear for delves and questing is literally my same trinkets. They want me to switch the order of my trinkets, and they want me to take the veteran chest piece from Vault. Why? I could catalyze this one if it's that important. I guess maybe I didn't like factor in the catalyst charges. This is why I don't like simming, is because I don't understand enough to make sure that I'm doing it right. Let us know when your partner turns into your husband. Yeah, it'll be in May. I'm probably still gonna call him partner though. I think I'm just gonna take the weapon. I want it, so I'm just gonna take it. I'll put it on. It'll be fine. It'll be a good time. Yeah, because weapon-wise, they're like, yeah, just keep wearing your great axe. Just doesn't make any sense. Maybe it sucks. Or maybe they don't have, like... I don't know. It's fine. We'll wear it. It'll be great. It'll be really fun. I thought I did tell the sim that I could catalyze. I thought it had access to my catalyst charges. Anyway. Apparently, I guess what my takeaway is going to be that I should really look into... whatchamacallit, getting my 4-piece online. I can catalyze my... Oh, I don't want to do... Oh, I've got champion shoulders. Okay, we'll do that. I was going to say, I don't want to catalyze anything less than champion track. But if it's champion track, we can go for it. So we've got champion legs. I'm not going to fuss too much about doing the perfect ones. It does have a new appearance. Yeah, that is exactly what happened. I went through all that effort to sim it, didn't like the answer, and did what I wanted to do anyway. If that's not the dream. Alright. And then, yeah, it sounds at least 2-piece now. Oh, it's 3-piece, actually. So, if I did his chest piece or his glovies, but... Oh, he could do champion glovies if we get him from the vendor if he wants to spend some resonance crystals. Let's just do that. My brain heard champagne track and the vid running in my head is hilarious. It's just Anthus with his new weapon, listening to Champagne Problems with his headphones in a street in the rain. We were going to pick up a pair of champion gloves. It's expensive, but you know what? It'll be a transmog. And I want to catalyze them. It'll help. It'll help his life. Oh my gosh, it's not even a new transmog. They're learned for another item. Don't worry about it. Just don't think about it too much. Just take them. This explains my household's WoW style too. Blood elves are the kind of champagne bougie of WoW. It's exactly how I decide what to take from the vault. I sim to see if they agree with my choice, and if not, who cares? Oh. Yeah, I'm sure I would set more store by it if I did it all the time and was a little bit more competent with understanding what it is that I'm setting it up to do, but I felt a little out of my depth with that interface and I just don't spend enough time with it to have any better ideas. Also, it's like an alt that I'm gonna do delves on, so it's not that important. We're going back to go catalyze the gloves, and that should give me 4-piece. And then we can fix his transmog back up. Nope, 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 nope. Not those ones. Not those ones. Abort. Careful. I have in the past, on occasion, not catalyzed the wrong thing, but I used an enchant on the wrong thing. It was on a piece that I was going to get rid of anyway. These can have Versa, so they're probably not perfect, but whatever. It's fine. So now he has... That's weird. Okay. For a second, I thought the gloves were gone. That was a little scary. Now he has 4-piece, where before he had 0-piece, so that's going to be a nice upgrade for him. I'm going to put his transmog back. I'm going to clear out some bag space. Item level 646. We might be able to run some upgrades as well. Oh, I suppose I should keep the adventure track stuff. It does help when you're getting a new character set up. Oh, he does have a miscellaneous mechanica. I also could probably stand to grab like a little batch of enchants. Let me see. What is it that they want me to do? They want me to... now that I know that the WoW had stat priority was out of date, I'm a little suspicious about the like the enchant recommendations and stuff. Consumables. Also, these are all in Spanish. Maybe it's not the best place. Is the sim able to handle measuring procs? You would hope so. That's the whole reason why we would sim it in the first place. Icy veins? I don't know about that. I'm sure they're fine. Okay. I was gonna put a chance on it, but now I'm scared too. Let's do a couple of upgrades. I'm sure I have crest to spend. Can we upgrade that? Nope. Do we have any pieces that we're wearing that need lower level crests? Yeah, we can get these to 4. Because they're champion track. At least champion 4 of it. And then this thing is veteran still, so we can take that to 8. And that gets him weathered and carved, so he can now upgrade his crests. So I think he can actually do... I can get some free valor stones. That's nice. So we're taking the... Yeah. Because once you can upgrade them, you no longer need the lower ones anyway, so you kind of may as well. And then we can take them up here. At least 2 packs worth. And we'll bump his weapon up. That'll spend the rest of his Valor Stones, but what are you gonna do? Puts him to item level 649. Feels pretty good. What do they want me to do? They want me to transmute to a pouch of weathered Undermine crests. Alright, fine. Dakota70, thank you for the 51-month resub. Appreciate it very, very much. It's a downgrade, but that's fine. They gave me some freebies. And we're basically spent out. Almost. Lovely. One more pack of these. Although I don't know if he's going to even have the Valor Stones to do another... oh no, he would need Gilded Crest. Why does he have 8 Gilded Crests? Maybe I did like a... I must have done something. Let's do his helmet. Seems like a good idea. Lovely. Delve maps. Yeah, maybe that was it. Because I know I didn't do an 11. I'm pretty sure I never did an 11. Which would have given Gilded Crests. Alright. I want to know if he's good now. I want to know if he's super strong. I guess I should do a delve. I guess that's one good way to find out. Oh, he's going to get more. Nice. So, why don't we grab him and take his Delvabot. No, not the Hearthstone. And let's just go do an 8. I'm going to stay in Ret. I'm going to have Bran heal, I think. You can have him DPS and you can get away with that just fine, but also I need to do that at some point. Just two world quests. Where are we? This is Dread Pit, Kobold Kidnapping, which I'm pretty sure I've already done, but that's okay. It's a good one. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get a map from the end of it, or we'll get like Underpin to invade in the middle of it or something. To get that toy, you need to get your Delve season journey up to this point right here. And then you go talk to Reno Jackson in the Delve tent in Dornigal, and you can buy it from him for a couple of resonance crystals. It is unfortunately a whole hour cooldown that if I had any wish in life in WoW right now, it would be to have that reset when, I would love to see that reset when you do a Delve. It doesn't, unfortunately, but it's still kind of nice. I definitely use it pretty much on cooldown if I'm going to be going to do a Delve. Save a little bit of travel time. Alright, let's see if we can get this done in under 10 minutes. That would be amazing. I don't think I need to actually kill the spreader hatchery. And we want to do, if at all possible, all of our underpin packs, the nemesis packs. So we're keeping an eye out for gold. We're keeping it like gold piles. I should also be looting these if I can. Good for brand XP, which is kind of part of the reason why we're in here in the first place. I want to work on getting my brand to 80 because that's the day that I'm going to actually work on double question mark underpin. Completely forgot that existed, and I unlocked the Sanctum campsite a while back. It's my favorite thing from the Renown track. It's really nice. And we're rescuing the kobolds that have the red effect. Also, you come here, please.
Charging. Move. Charging. Move.
I hurt. I thought melee were supposed to be invincible. What on earth am I standing in? It hurts so bad. I guess maybe it's the elite I'm fighting. I kind of thought I would be way more awesome than this.
Brunful.
I don't know where Brand's health pots are either. He's supposed to be healing me. He's not healing me. That's why. Oh, his equipment is back there. His equipment is back there. I wonder if they would throw me back. They might not throw me back. I might have to make it to the midway point. That's funny. I thought I was being so clever, and I completely forgot to check Brand's spec. Is Brand doing a lot of damage? Yeah, he's doing some damage. This will be good. This will be good information. I'll just pull a bit more conservatively. Also, I did that chest, and I did not pick up the thingy. I'll pull a little bit more conservatively, and we'll see if it feels any faster this way versus the other way. I was excited for it when it got revealed in PTR. Gotta remember to use it. I stick it on my bar. I have it on my on one of my side action bars. How would you like Blizz to expand on the new character select screen? Set poses, characters to do profession stuff. I would love to have some different options that would be at different zoom levels. Maybe like one that's really well suited for short characters. And then if you wanted to put a big character on it, they would have to sit because it's like a gnome or a Volpera-sized, goblin-sized thing that's a little bit more zoomed in so you can see their transmog in a bit more detail. I would want to take up more of the frame with my character. Right now I feel like there's a lot of empty frame space. And I know that the campsite's cool and all, but like the star of the show is still my transmog to me. So I would love to have some options that kind of showcase that a bit better.
Watch your step. Watch your step.
I need to remember to use my trinkets. Yeah, like Gandalf in Frodo's house, exactly. You get it. I've only just recently started using the campsite screen at all, as opposed to just regular character select. Because it doesn't show my gnome very well. She looks itty bitty. She's teeny tiny. And I can't see her transmog. I want to get that curiosity. That's what I'm stopping for over here. We're in combat. Oh, you know what else? I have bioprinter on. I think next one I'm going to try rocket fuel. Or maybe even... Because I'm stuck in combat. Oh, well, whatever. Brand, you don't need these. You're fine. Oh, you let me open that one. Ooh, I got blue experience. It's worth $62.50. There we go. Wish I could get into this game so much that I feel overwhelmed and lost. It is a huge, huge game, for sure. I have the best time with it when I kind of narrow my focus, and I just worry about one thing at a time. You know, like getting the item level of one character up, or collecting like a specific pet, or pets from a specific zone. Or maybe I want to see the new raid. I feel like there's just so many different options of what to do that it's super overwhelming if you don't have a goal. And you can kind of set your own goal, but having to do that is definitely a little different. Okay. So there's a respawn point. I feel like we're doing okay. I'm still going to set Brand to heal, and I think I'm going to try changing my... So I'm going to have him heal, and I'm going to keep the grenades, and I'm going to try rocket gear, biofuel rocket gear. In a second here, as soon as I get out of combat again. Looks funny. This is hitting the mobs with this paddle. He's just trying to row his boat. He's got places to be. Rocket gear. Yeah, there we go. Let's give that a go. I think we can get away with that in this one. Especially if haste is in fact good for him. A little bit of experience for him. Very good. Ret Paladin is so fun. Things just blow up on like 30-second cooldowns. I guess this is true for any character that's not a caster, but it's just really funny to me that he doesn't have to cast a spell before something happens. He just presses a button and then it just like does a bunch of stuff. That one does not have a kobold in it. Underpin's ally is over here. Is that my last Nemesis pack? No, it is not. There are 2 Nemesis packs left. Might be another one over there, though. Yeah, there is. Adoring Fans right there. So we've got about 10 stacks of rocket gear.
Watch your step.
We need to get to Victus.
Watch
I
your
could
step.
use the Delver's Disguise that I picked up to get past some of this stuff. I kind of want the curiosity. Though.
Watch your step. 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 Watch your step.
Did I refresh my buff or did I lose it completely? Might have lost it. Man. We've got critters to kill. So, Delver's Disguise. Be cool. Be cool. Oh, it turned me into a goblin in the other one, but now I'm a Nerubian. That's funny. That makes sense. I wonder if using an ability will cancel it. Maybe, yeah. No, I still have the buff. Confidently fitting in, it says. Because I just didn't want to do that elite. This is our last boss here. Any critters that we can kill are going to help us with our buff. There we go. There's 8 stacks. That'll help.
Watch your step.
Got 26 seconds before we gotta kill
Watch your
another one.
step.
There we go. It's not 30 stacks, but it'll help.
AOE incoming.
This definitely feels a bit safer than doing it without the healing brand. His potions help a lot.
Watch your step. Watch your step. Watch your step. AOE incoming.
Do I have any other defensives? I guess I have shield of vengeance. That helps. Bit of an absorb shield.
Watch your step.
This is the one thing that I do find I'm kind of slow at on Anthus. I'm probably faster than I was.
Watch
He's doing
your
about
step.
800k. I think that's pretty standard for my alts. But single target whenever I'm in a delve spec is not doing super good.
Watch your step.
Well, I'm probably not doing a great job either. I think I'm overcapping my holy power.
AOE incoming.
There we go. Do you start attack macros? Otherwise I have to point and left click for my road to start autoing. I kind of trust that any of the abilities that I'm using are going to turn on as auto attack, so if I'm opening with anything, it's gonna make it go. I'm not very experienced with melee at all, though. Alright, let's see if we are lucky enough to get a champion piece and a good slot. Nope. Absolutely not. I had those already. That's alright. We got more delves to go. Love the Robomechs. If they spawn, Brand does a ton of damage. So here, let's leave. And let's go do another one. See what we can get up to here. Bran is up to 72. This stage of the Bran grind feels kind of slow, but I know once he's done, it'll feel like it took no time at all. So we need to do Kriegval's Rest, Spiral Weave, and Sluice. None of those are super close. I think I'm gonna Hearth. Drops are on. The drop does not begin yet, though. They're starting on April the 22nd, so you got 4 more days left. Whoa. I get giddy when I hear the robo-doggies fire up. Something's about to get wrecked. Paladin's fun. I wonder if this is the best place for him to be using his time. 649, huh? Part of me wants to try to pug him into a raid, and then the rest of me is like, you don't belong there. You don't know what you're doing. You're not gonna be any help. Kriegval's Arrest. This way. This one. Also, if there's any easy world quest that I can knock out. Kobolds and maybe a sky race. Normally you can get in fine. I don't even know how to do his spec. I suppose it might be alright. If I was gonna do it, I should take a break and then I should do it now, because I feel like you're not gonna be out of something like that in a super hurry, so I wouldn't want to leave it to the end of the stream. Oh, I also want to log back over to my Warlock and check in her mail. I want to see if her staff got made or not. I have no idea if the public crafting orders work cross-faction or not. I really don't know. I hope so, because if they are, then I have a chance. I say do it. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it'd be fun. If nothing else, it would be a nice roll for a for an extra Hearthstone, or not an extra Hearthstone. It'd be an extra roll at the explosive Hearthstone, which I don't have, and I want one. I have like no faith in getting loot from raid. Maybe it's just because on my priest I haven't taken too many things because I already had gear from Mythic Plus and Delves before we even got into raid. The explosive Hearthstone is so cool. It's such a funny animation. I don't know which of my else I want to use it, but like all of them? The goblins and the gnomes for sure. This. Whip out this world quest real quick. And then I think I'm going to take a break and then I will look. I'll look and see if there's anything. If I do get into one, I think my goal will be to try to be not last. Not always up to you if they decided to stack the group with like huge carries or something, but if I can get into one and be not last, that will make me feel better. I like the name Ouch Patcher. Kind of feel bad for killing him. I got an ouch you can't patch. We call that a perma ouch. Bet you can beat the healers. True. Probably. Let's get him somewhere safe because his Hearthstone's on cooldown anyway. One look at the boat or and any sane raid leave's just gonna wade ya in. Right. Oh, let me grab a talent build for him. Talent build season 2. Single target or cleave. I think I'm gonna grab the single target build because I think that there is cleave, but I think the cleave stuff's gonna die so fast. Wow, that changes a lot of talents. I wonder how many new buttons I've learned. Blessing of Sacrifice. Okay, it's just a new pass. Oh, no. I've got Divine Hammer, Execution Sentence, Crusade. So 3 new buttons. Execution Sentence, 30-second cooldown. Hammer slowly falls. They suffer damage taken from your abilities as holy damage. Okay. And then Crusading Strike. Oh, that's a passive instead of Templar Strike. There's... We still have Wick of Ashes, still have Blade of Justice, still have Divine Toll. Where is, That's Valorez. Where's Blessing of Sacrifice? Oh, hey, look, it's a Divine Hammer. That's important. I guess you would maybe want that instead of that. Divine Hammer. 1 minute cooldown. 3 holy power. Spender. Strikes enemies nearby. While active, each holy power spent increases the duration of it. Deals reduced damage beyond 8 targets. Okay, so that's an AoE thing. Sure. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick break, and I will be right back, and we'll see if we can squeeze into something, but no promises. You can't see her because she's below the frame, but she has fully embraced the chair. Sweetie, can you get... I need to scoop you. I gotta sit, honey bear. I know. Oh, I'm so sorry. Honey, it's okay. I just gotta get under you. Honey. I know, baby girl. I do need to sit there, though. She really doesn't want to get up. Oh, sweetheart. Hi. Can you scooch? Can we scooch you up? You can sit on my lap, honey. Come on. Let me get... I know, honey. I know. I need like a cat spatula to like scoop underneath her. She's like balled up so tight that I can't get under her armpits and she's not happy with me. Alright, you sit there and I will sit here. You want to get on my lap? Yeah, you're right. I do need hot swappable chairs. I can just roll this one out. These chairs are like a lot of money, though. I can't exactly afford 2 of them. Hi, you want to come? I don't want to sit on you. Hi. This has never happened to me before. I can normally just scoop her. Well, let's get back to town for a second anyway. You know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna grab some treats. That might get her up. It's Katie's stream now. I just don't want to make her super cranky because the poor girl's got enough going on in her life. This way. Here. 1 sec. Yeah. You want one of these? Alright, here's the deal. You have to sit on my lap. Well, you don't have to, but like, come here. There you go. 10 out of 10 works every time. You gotta follow through though. You gotta pay up, otherwise you're just mean. Hi. You want these ones? You have like 3 teeth, but she still only eats greenies. These are the only treats that she'll eat. Oh, you dropped it. I got another one for you, though. I got another one. Don't worry about it. Little baby girl. Hi. Do you feel better now? Yeah, I thought so. Alright. Maybe I should keep these on my desk, then I can just give you one every day. You deserve it. Okay. Alright. See, look, lap's nice. had her put up that much of a fuss, like, ever. She wants more. Hi, Moosey. Did you sense that something wasn't about you? Oh, he's gonna eat the treat I dropped. That's fine. It's like why you get a dog, right? Hi, buddy. I know, I know. You can sleep in here if you want. We have a dog cam for you. I only turn the moose cam on when he's actually there. Hi. You want to come lay in your bed? He was like sleeping out front. I went and gave him a forward smooch on my break. I wanted to turn in this World Soul quest. I wanted to check on my Warlock, and I wanted to look for a normal raid pug. Those are my 3 items on my to-do list here. Let's do item number 1. Hi, bud. That's it. That was the only one. I only dropped one. There's no more. There's no more. You could lay down in your bed in here, though. My goodness. He's right. He's at a shop, but he's right behind me. Oh, he's leaving. See you later. Option item number 2. Checking on this thing. You think they tag team duped you into both getting a snack? It for sure worked. I'm easy like that. It doesn't say she has mail, but what if it just doesn't know yet, you know? Hi, kitty. Maybe it's because my hands are cold. She didn't want my cold fingers in her armpit. Rotation. There's nothing like... Oh, someone did it. Oh, someone did it at full quality. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, that was a gamble. That was a big gamble. Nice. All right. She has her weapon. That's 658, and it has her embellish on it. She's going to get another impiece made with an embellish, probably a wrists. Actually, I might just, if I'm going to YOLO it public, I may as well do the same thing. Let's just get that set up now, because I think I got my writhing armor banding. Did I? I did. And I think I have my missive as well, so I just need to get a armor, cloth. Oh no, I was going to do feet, wasn't I? Yeah, because my boots suck. So we'll do feet. And we just want the regular ones. And we're going to do spark. And we need mats. Okay. Consecrated slippers. And we'll just YOLO them public again and hope for the best. Adorning ribbons. Those are cheap. That's nice. Exquisite bolts. Those are less cheap. Yeah, not too bad though. Not compared to the staff anyway. Can't believe you got full quality. Don't think it's nearly as hard to make max quality now. Yeah, a lot of people can even do it without concentrating. Okay, armor, cloth, feet. We're making consecrated slippers. We have current spark. We have mats. We have writhing armor kit, armor banding. We have a missive of the peerless. We have a ruined undermine crest. I'm gonna do another 2,500 gold. Thank you very much. Best quality that you can, if you please. I'm not even gonna say that because I feel like that's asking for it. But we're gonna send that one up and hope for the best. You playing the new RuneScape game? Nice. Hi, kitty. You feeling okay? You feeling okay, honey bun? I've been making a point to take time to like give her some nice pets and spend some time with her when I first get home from anything. And it's been driving Moose nuts. Even if I just took him out for like a huge walk and we get home and I'm petting the cat, he's like, what do you mean? I'm right here. I thought I was your puppy. He's, he gets a little jealous. Yeah, minimum quality for public would be nice. Because people can still choose to do or not. Like, if they think that you're not offering enough for a 5-star one, then they can just not do it. But, like, I don't understand. Maybe it's just to make work orders more easily understandable. Like, maybe somebody brand new wouldn't understand why they can't craft something if they know the recipe. Maybe the quality, they just don't want to confuse people in the public system, but I bet you that's it, if I had to guess. Okay. He has a baby enchant. What's his weapon enchant? I tried to look it up, but it was Spanish, and I don't understand. They want it to be a social system. Yeah. Is it? Is it working? Alright. Rep Paladin enchants. And consumables. Authority of the Depths. I can actually make that on my priest, but I'm extremely lazy, so I'm not likely to log over to make something. You can put that on his new thingy. And then, does he have a cloak enchant on? He's got a champion cloak, so we can throw Winged Grace on. And then Crystalline Radiance, maybe? Maybe a cheap Crystalline Radiance. We don't have to get the best one, it's just for a veteran piece. Really? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll get a silver one. Well, yeah, okay. Silver Crystalline Radiance, because we're going to replace it at some point. Bracers is Armored Avoidance. Legs is a Stormbound Armor Kit. Definitely want that. Boots is Scout's March. That just gives you speed. And some Mastery enchants. Which I think I already have something on. I need one for my Circe Circlet. Alright, there's some gold I'm never going to get back. Pet peeve of mine is Wowhead putting enchants and gems under consumables. Yeah, I mean, you kind of consume them when you use them. Kinda, sorta. I don't know if he's going to get lucky and get any gear from this raid, but actually I don't even know if he's going to get in. That's kind of the first problem. Oh, he has one already. I guess he could... I'll sit on it. I'll save that enchant for the next time I get a ring upgrade. I didn't see that I had already enchanted it. Alright. So that'll help. He has some flasks and some food. And some mana oils, question mark? Yeah, he has some mana oils. So he's got some basic consumables that'll help. Those are things that I'm going to get rid of or put in his bank. Most groups are now cross-faction. Wow. Normal Undermine. Looking for fresh. Looking for non-boost. That's a mount run. That's not fresh anymore. It was. I don't know if they need any more DPS. Alright, we can take ourselves out to the raid. It's a nice easy one to get to. I love that about Undermine, that you can just kind of like drive to the hotel and walk in. You don't have to get past like big elite mobs to get into the raid. I appreciate that.
These pipes were not braided for this much pressure. Rats are stinking up the streets and chewing holes in everything.
Get annoyed when people want to summon from Tornagal to raid. Yeah, it takes like 30 seconds to get yourself here. I get it if the raid is like in progress, because getting around the inside of the raid with all the cars and the traffic and everything, that's awful. That part really sucks. He might not be able to get into something. Vexy, Mugsy, Gallywix. What about all the bosses in the middle? And they're 2-4-14. I'm assuming a lot of people are doing 2-4-14. That seems to be a popular thing. I don't know if he can get into it. They're all in progress. No one's starting one around now. If he wasn't going to do this, he could do more delves. I wonder how long I should give this. Maybe 8 minutes. Take a look until 11, and then if I don't find something, then I'll just go ahead and give up and do his delves instead. I want to try him at something though, because he I want to try him in something because oh, they killed Vexy. You know, I just paid for all those enchants. I want to see if they're any good. I want to try out his raid spec. There's new buttons. I've never pressed them before. I could always put him into, I could put him into, whatchamacallit, oh, there we go. I could put him into, oh, I forgot, LFR. I could queue for LFR. Well, they know who, oh, we're in. Now we just need the rest of the group to fill. I agree that it's maybe overhealing a little bit, but I think that if you... I think it's probably a safe thing. Especially for a pug. Alright, I'm zoning in. I'm gonna wait inside. Yeah, I bet LFR is harder. Alright, what does WoW say my rotation is? Now is the right time for me to, be working on this. Try not to waste holy power. Keep Judgment and Expurgation, which was applied by Blade of Justice, which is that one. Keep those up. And use Holy Spenders when able. Yeah, it's not a healing for Galley for sure. We were 5 healing Galley. I wonder if it would be a lot easier for me to get alt healers into raids. Probably. If they're just building fresh. I should make a healer alt. I just don't know if I want one. I'm just gonna be like comparing it to my priest. Yeah, Galley P1 hurts a lot. At least I have some idea of what the mechanics are. I used to have so much anxiety in pug raids because I didn't want to mess anything up, but I didn't have a full grip on everything that I possibly could mess up, so I was aware that I might mess something up by accident, and I hated that. At this point, I feel pretty confident in normal that I'm not going to wipe us. I mean, I might, but like, probably. I don't want to do Holy Paladin. I don't think I mess with Holy Paladin. I could learn to tank on him. I'm a ret boy, though. I don't have raid buff, do I? I just have... Oh, that's a passive. That's a defensive. His poor trinkets suck so bad. I guess I should look at his trinkets, eh? Biskier. What trinkets is he looking for? Trinkets. Trinkets from raid. Hang on. So his best trinkets are Pacemaker or Eye of Kazan. Probably Pacemaker, which comes from... Where does Pacemaker come from? Dropped by... Oh, Floodgate. And then in A tier, he's got House of Cards, Mechanic Core, Amplifier, Funhouse Lens, Spelunker's Candle and Suspicious Energy Drink. So actually quite a few Delve trinkets, just not the ones that I have. And then you've got Signet, Reverb Radio, Thug Hotline, Mr. Lockenstock. And I think after that point, we're getting sad. After that point, it's all kind of downhill from there. Oh yeah, auras. Probably Diva Aura, huh? Was learning the mechanics week 2 in the previous raid and didn't understand one of them in LFR, and boy did this one demon hunter let me have it. Imagine raging in a video game at all, but like imagine an LFR. Like what do you call that? Middle manager syndrome? Small fish in small pond gets very angry at things that don't matter in that pond. Holy moly. Might have to pick one that the other pally didn't choose. Oh. I mean, the other two don't seem that good. I guess silence effects are shorter. I don't know if there's a lot of silences in the raid. Switch it and see. Oh yeah, so now they're both up. LFR people can get very ragey. Maybe that's... Is that because they're in LFR, or is that why they're in LFR? Why do you have to be mad? It's just game. You think Crusader buffs horse speed? Mm. Second tank. See what kind of DPS they're taking on average. I'm at 649. Which appears to be not like ahead of the curve. Oh no, it's a better paladin. They're gonna show me up. Oh, Bittersweet, thank you for the raid. Welcome everybody. I hope you had a lovely stream. Yeah, I also skip LFR. I always tell myself I'm gonna do it, and then it's a lie. It's a lie every time. Oh, interesting. They've gone 5 healers. That seems like a lot of healers. Yeah, I don't know if it buffs the charger. Looks like we're doing trash. Alright, so I need to make sure I'm doing this, this, this. Oh, no, oh gosh, I'm melee. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to watch my feet. I'm never melee. I never have any concept of what's going on in melee. That's gonna be new for me. What I like to do is I like to check to see how many DPS are in the group so that I can... No! No! It didn't happen. You just release really quick and no one will notice anything. I knew that was coming and I completely forgot. So we're gonna use a flask. I'm gonna eat personal food. I'm gonna mana oil. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. You saw nothing. Alright, so there's his food buff. It's not a hearty food buff, so he's just gonna have to not die. Here's mana oil. We've got 13 DPS. As long as I'm 10 or higher, I'll be fine. $14? I wonder if they're gonna go 15. Oh, they're gonna go 18. 2-5-18? Interesting. I mean, I think it's probably gonna be good to have a bigger raid size. That's just fascinating because all of the other pugs that I saw were going 2-4-14. My raid frames are gonna be kind of big. There we go. Is anyone logging? I think that may be a little more serious than I'm trying to be right now. Galley especially horribly optimized for smaller groups. Yeah. Yeah, we we have very different times on galley week to week depending on comp, and our comp changes week to week based on who's coming and what character they're bringing and if they have any friends coming or not. I think I'm gonna further adjust this to just hang out. I don't know. Sure. I'm DPSing. These are not my problem. Hazel, hello. How you doing? Anthus is in his raiding era. Valheim does have levelable skills. They're kind of like WoW weapon skills where they level up as you use them. So like you're like you're unarmed and will level up as you're fighting stuff. Your defense will level up as you take hits. I'm pretty sure. It's been a while, but I think that they have like a skill point that you'll build up. Is it fun? It's kind of there. It's not really something you're going to be super stoked about. It's not your main focus in the game. You're going to level things up naturally as you play. The only thing it really stops you from doing is like jumping way ahead of your skill level. You want to make each frame 1 pixel? Is it easy to understand? Yeah, you don't even need to worry about the skill leveling, really. Is the game easy to understand? It takes a little tiny bit to get into it. My first house that I built was very janky, and I was very mad that it didn't count as covered because I didn't put the roof on good. But it didn't take me longer than like 1 sitting to kind of get the hang of it. I love Valheim a lot. That's one of my favorite games of all time. I want more survival games with levelable skills. Yeah, I mean, it does have them, but I don't know if that's really... Valheim's survival, I feel like, is really... Your main progression is not so much leveling your skills, it's like crafting better gear, getting the materials to make better armor and weapons. That's your main power grind, I think. Playing Last Epoch right now with a new season. Cool. We are getting horrific visions. I forget what the date was. They had it in their article, though. Really bad people will get kicked. Can I be moderately bad? No Discord. Yeah, no, I'm sure we got this.
5, 4.
I'm gonna be a good melee. I'm gonna
2,
switch to the
1.
thingies. I don't fully know what all my cooldowns are. I just know I need to be spending holy power. We'll just press buttons when they light up. Where's the harm in that?
Kill.
Oh, I didn't buy any potions, so there's gonna be ads. They're coming. There's oil. I'm gonna kind of move closer to the ads so I can swap to them.
Kill ads.
Because I do want to help. So I want to do mechanics. Even if it means that I'm not doing perfect damage. We just need to be not last out of 18. That's my only dream here. It's tune-up time. Alright. If we had any cooldowns, this would be a good spot for them. I don't know if I have cooldowns. I don't see any. I don't know if I have Avenging Wrath. You'd think I would. Sounds like a paladin thing to have. I'm just trying to press a lot of buttons. I have wings on me. Maybe it procced. It's probably passive. Could not tell you. That's passive. I didn't kick any of the guys, but maybe other people did. Oh, I didn't use the trinket. There's one. What does my other trinket do? Are they both on use? They are. They're both on use. That stinks. Alright.
Kill ads.
Trinkets might be important to doing damage. Nordrasil, holy smokes. 25 gift subs. Thank you very, 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 very much. Congrats to those who got them. That means the world to me. Thank you. Alright. We're about to check our verdict here. What number were we? Where's Anthus? 14 of 18. Although I think there's some I'll take it. Is it 18? There might have been some tanks in that batch as well. Yeah, 18 DPS. Alright. So we just roll Mog for anything that we can. No loot for him. Can I get in someone else's car? I don't trust my own driving. Wake of Ashes procs it now? Activates it? Okay. Which one's Wake of Ashes? Oh, I saw it for a second. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Okay, we were pressing it. That's good. That's good. I'm like looking at it being like, none of these are called Wake of Ashes. Did I have that on my bar? I don't think I have it on my bar. Yeah, good. We were pressing that one. That's good news. Man, I was hoping I would do better than 14. We'll do less mechanics next time. He's doing like 2.9 mil in AoE. How many people are higher item level? Some, not a lot though. He's 649. His item level is pretty on par with the average here. I'm seeing a lot of like 650s, 655, 640 to 650. So I think he's like right in the middle of that average. I can't exactly expect to be awesome at this when I'm brand new and I don't know what any of my buttons do. It's not really fair for me to come in and expect to just instantly be like number 3. This time I'm going to use my trinkets. That'll help. We have Noggin Fogger Ultimate Deluxe and we have Rat Fang Tox and wow. We'll use this one first because the other one needs to stack. You're only instantly number 3 if you're a Demon Hunter somehow. They're ridiculous. Don't threaten me with a good time. Okay, I wonder if they're going to split groups or if we're just going to YOLO this. I want to turn the game sound up. I was inspired by you yesterday, but just skipping ingredients I don't have on hand or won't use. Nice! What were you making? I was going to do the reverse today where there was a couple of things that I wanted to have on hand for making my lentil tacos, and I was going to go buy some this afternoon. I realized I don't have any lettuce, and I was like, well, you can make with that lettuce. And I was like, okay, I don't have any tomatoes. And I was like, well, okay. And then I was like, well, I only have sushi rice. And I was like, okay, well, all right, I'm going to go to the store. Made a stir fry. Nice. I've been grouped back to the middle. Maybe somebody wants me on their side. I do kind of like grocery shopping for just a few things though, because it's very romantic. Like it's kind of like, I feel like a watercolor drawing from a French children's book, because I take my like linen tote and I walk out in the sunshine past like 2,000 tulips to any number of like local small grocery stores that are open within, you know, a kilometer in any direction because I'm in a city. Odds left, evens right. All right, I knew I was going right. And you know, there's self-checkout, so I don't have to talk to anybody. You pop the things in your tote. you know, pay for them. Beep. Recipe that wanted nutmeg or something, just skipped it. I never have nutmeg. I don't use it enough. It gets called for like once a year for a pumpkin pie. And it's like, well, it's either going to be really stale or I'm just going to skip it. Just more cloves. I love cloves. Don't even know what it is. It's a spice. How often do people actually run out of spices? I run out of the spices that I use constantly. So ginger, cinnamon, chili powder, paprika, which is also a component of chili powder. Those I buy in like bulk. And I use a lot of them. Other spices I tend to not use. Or like basil, I have to buy a lot of basil. Did I use them in oil? I did. Had mine so long I have to throw them out typically. Yeah, they're not so good if they get super old, depending on how you store them. I had a spice rack and I actually got rid of it because most of the time I didn't want to sprinkle. I wanted to scoop spices. I wanted like teaspoonfuls or more. And every time I would take the lid off these spice rack jars, they would like poof out like a bunch of mess basically. They weren't very good for that application. And it didn't make any sense for me to have this many like jars on a thing when I just need like 5 things in tins. So I just have them set up in a cupboard now. And that way they don't even have to light degrade. I think a lot of spices do better if you keep them out of the light and kind of like a cool, dry situation. Don't know what Meg did so that we could have that spice, but I don't want to know. Oh dear. I just thought about that. I thought it was a wholesome Hercules reference. You know, Hades calls her nutmeg, which I'm hoping was wholesome. Nobody disagree with me. We're having a hard time with the group split. Why is my hand gooping? Is that from my weapon proc? Is that my befouled blood? Oh my gosh. We're having some dust-ups over whether or not we have assigned 2 tanks to the same side. I feel like that's an easy thing to fix. I guess I don't know. This is either gonna work or it's gonna be terrible. I haven't really kept up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, there's no ads in this version.
Watch your step.
That's nice. Oh, I don't know why I didn't use an AoE spender. That's great, it's like a target dummy. I can just look at my buttons and wonder what they do.
Watch your step.
Oh, that's one of my friends. I was trying to get out of that because it looked dangerous. Somebody with Blade Storm.
Watch your step.
Okay, watching feet. Pressing buttons. Switching slowly. Watching feet. Oh, I forgot it doesn't leave a lava pool. That makes it much easier. Mom's gonna be over here. Beams over there. Very good. Trinkets are almost back up. We're gonna use the Noggin Fogger one. Oh, I didn't look at that. I might have eaten it. Maybe I shouldn't stand on the tank. I thought I was tanking for a second. I got a little scared. Am I doing anything? I can't tell. I can't tell if I'm doing anything.
Watch your step.
Are they dead? Almost. Alright, how'd we do? 11! 11 of 18! That's great!
From all the way out here.
Improvement!
Don't let them
Alright, so that is transmog, transmog, transmog. That is a champion trinket, big red button. It does not appear to be terribly good, so I suppose I shouldn't roll on it, even though mine are really bad. It's not even on the list. You can have DBS meters always show self. I've never had this problem. We can just have them really tall. That would be fun. I can see where I land on the thing. Because if it's just of the top ones, I'm always going to be on the bottom. But hey, it's an improvement over. It's probably an improvement over the first fight, I guess. Maybe when, next time we get a second, I'll check to see what my overall was on Vexy versus on Torque and Florenda. There's 3 ret pallets. I don't think I had on my bingo card that this alt would be the first one for me to pug into a normal raid. I think I thought for sure I was gonna do it on like a hunter or even the warlock first. I was gonna go on the warlock yesterday, but then I couldn't get my staff mate. Oh dear. If I help on trash, they'll want to keep me. I can be valuable to the group. Please don't let me leave. Cause we got 40 minutes. I've got time for a good chunk of this raid. It's going at a pretty good clip. You've got some ringers in here. I like how my details is now bigger than my raid frames. This is the DPS way. This is the lifestyle that I've been missing. This is the life. This is the way. Rick Reverb's really fun. I'm assuming as a melee, I just let other people do mechanics and I hope for the best. We can switch to the ads. Oh no, there's not going to be pyrotechnic party packs, are there? Ooh, get out of here. I don't think there are ads. I think those are heroic only. There's channels to do, but no ads, it's half the fight. Alright. Smash away. Tempted to, maybe before the next one. buy some tempered potions. Even if they're just like silver tempered potions, those will help a lot if I want to look better on the meters. I do not know when the next Burning Crusade time walking is. There we go. Problem solved. It's only 2,000 gold. I mean, I spent more on most of my enchants. I want to loot that mob. I'm like a magpie.
5, 4, 3,
All right.
2, 1. Watch your step.
I think I maybe didn't have him targeted for a little bit of that. That's not ideal.
Watch wave.
Final Templar's verdict is a final verdict is a 20-yard range. That's crazy. Oh, I should be watching my feet a little bit. I'm staring at my bars.
Watch your.
I'm helping. I'm turning in my DBS card.
Target you.
I used a defensive for that. I'm so proud. Look at me go. I'm a real reader.
Watch wave.
Okay, I ran out of buttons to press. That can't be good. That can't be right.
Watch your step.
Oh dear. Oh, I lost my my debuff. I could help again. It's gonna be like intermission time soon, eh? Yeah.
Watch wave. Phase
Get
change.
knocked up. There's SoundCloud. Uh-oh. I might not make it. Oh, I'm gonna make
Get
it.
knocked upward.
Thank goodness for Paladin Horsey
Get knocked upward.
and Windrush Totem.
Get knocked upward. Watch your step.
I can't tell what are mechanics and
Which
what are
way?
blade storming warriors. It's hard. It's okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna be not last. Oh, you don't even get a debuff on normal. I'm so silly. I could have been doing all of these. You don't even get a debuff. You can just literally click on them. It makes much less sense why people aren't doing it now.
Watch wave.
Before I was like, oh man, they probably already got their debuff. Anyway, we were 13 of 18. I'll take it, honestly. That's not too bad. No loot for me. Welcome to Melee, the spell effects are real. I don't like it up here, it's crowded.
Really think a little explosion's gonna phase me?
Not top pally, you can do better. You're fired. Uh-oh. It's not me. They don't want me. They're not after me. Although somebody is, because I am in combat. I'm stuck in combat. I think somebody was trying to pick me up too. I don't have any way to drop combat. I'm just gonna go tuck myself into this melee group and everything will be fine. What is this button? That's Divine Hammer. That seems important. Maybe for AoE? Oh yeah, that's making the spinny hammers. Raid group has 3 warriors and 5 ret paladins. Their spell effects are crazy. I've never had to think about it before. I guess my fear when it lets me press an ability out of melee range is that I'm just missing with it, that it's just happening on me, and if I'm not close enough, I'm not going to hit anybody. Assuming that that's not possible, then I'm going to stop worrying about it. I don't know enough about the abilities to know if that's a real risk. That I'm just like poofing out damage near me and like missing. He's gonna have raid vault options. That'll be kind of nice. Okay, this is gonna be our Hearthstone chance. True melee for crusading strikes. Everything else is fine. Crusading strikes. I don't know what that is. I can't find it. Oh, good luck on the toy. Thank you. I can't win it in my normal raid group. It's not been working out for me. It's a passive talent. I just didn't see it in my passives here. I've got improved Crusader Strike. Maybe I'm not spec'd into it. I grabbed a Wowhead build. Consistently roll under a 20 in my raid on the toy. Yeah, I roll like 25s, but like people roll like 95s, so. Paladin words. I get paladin word blindness. They all sound the same to me. Ooh, I got a Warbound Veteran Dagger. Agi Dagger. That'll be for somebody. It's my auto attack. I just don't see it in my spell book. I don't understand why my auto... Is it in my general spell book? Crusading strikes. Oh, there it is. Deals damage. Okay, so if I'm in range because I'm not auto-attacking, that makes sense. Gotcha. I wonder why that wasn't in my spellbook. Or is it and I'm just blind? Because I'm showing passives, right? Like, I see it on the bar. I just don't understand why it's not in my spellbook. You'd think it would be listed with your passives. Manifesting a Hearthstone, thank you. I hope this is the day. Alright, so how did I do in Vexy? Vexy, I did 1.45 mil. For Cauldron of Carnage, I made it up to 1.13, which is worse. But it was a higher ranking. And then for Rick Reverb, I did 918k. But to be fair, I'm new. Maybe I'll get lucky and I'll get some loot at some point. It would all be worth it if we got the Hearthstone. What if my polearm isn't good after all? What if the Befouler's Syringe is not where it's at? What is it called? Befouled Blood? Is it in my thing anywhere? Rat Fang Toxin's there. Befouling Strike. It seems terrible. Let's check it on Rick Reverb. There's Suffocating Darkness. Oh no, that's my thing. Oh, there's Befouled Blood. Okay. Yeah, that's actually quite good. That's good. That'll do. Want to make an alt I never played in high-end content? Warrior? Warlock? Rogues. There's no crabs in normal. What are we waiting for? Rogue breaks my brain, don't know why really. I just don't think about them. I just live my day-to-day life, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, not really worrying about what rogues are doing. It's just never occurred to me that it's relevant. Gonna level a rogue when patch comes out, try to learn sub. Pray for me. It's probably fun. That's probably why we don't hear about it, is they're trying to keep all the fun for themselves. You have a favorite class order hall?
5, 4,
No.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, what am I doing? This button, this button.
Spread.
I like rolling. I like doing trash rolling. I don't know.
Special comment.
Sometimes I'm doing a storm, like an AoE spender, when there's no AoE, just because I feel like it's getting lonely, and that's not right. That's not how you play DPS.
Interrupt 1. Spread.
Now there's AoE.
Watch your feet.
No,
Spread.
he's gonna jump anyway.
Interrupt 4.
I just want to be a
Special
good
coming.
DPS.
Move
Oh,
to
it's me! It's me!
triangle.
I love doing this. My turn! My turn! I'm gonna run that person over. I'm sorry. Oh, I dodged them. 1, 2, 3.
Medium ball.
Medium ball. Medium ball. Medium ball. Medium ball. Medium ball.
Spread.
Big ball. And the bomb. Done.
Deep on you.
I may not be doing top damage, but at least I'm helping. Alright. Congrats, you just saved this raid.
Watch your step.
Someone was gonna get it. That wasn't the first round of things. I like doing the rolling, it's really fun. I should probably just play Katamari Damacy instead.
Spread.
Elefar sticks and a massive bomb went off and we survived no problem.
Special coming.
Yeah, I would be disappointed if they didn't tune Elefar to be survivable like that. Okay, this is not going to be my finest pull, but it's fine. Try not to stand in too much fire. There is a bomb. See, look, they're on it. They got it. They're doing great.
Interrupt
Spread.
3. Watch your feet.
Oh, they didn't pick me.
Watch your feet.
I can't watch my feet in melee. I'm sure I'm taking tons of damage. Is there a bomb? Or something? Or a Scrapmaster maybe? He'll jump in. Oh, my turn, my turn, my turn! Let's go!
Medium ball.
Alright, where are the bombs?
Spread. Big ball.
Where's the bomb? I try not to pick up the ads because I want the people to get the ads that are going into melee, and I know I'm probably going to get a bomb, so I'd rather not.
Watch your feet.
I just want to tap to that one. I just wanted to kick him. Alright. Come on, lucky Hearthstone roll. Where... Wait, where is it? Here, do I need these? Transmog. Come on, lucky roll. I rolled a 27. Alright, that's not my day. That is a tanking trinket, eh? That is a champion two-handed weapon. Yeah. Execution sentence with Wake of Ashes. Those are paladin words. I probably have those buttons on my bar. Should I check and see how I did? Sticks is a tough one because it'll depend on whether or not... we were 12 of 18. I'll take it. That's an acceptable showing. That's a good pug. I think the thing that's really throwing me off is the fact that they change sometimes when you press them. Like, you'll have one button on your bar and it'll have one name, and you press it and it turns into something else with a different name. How am I supposed to learn it? Oh no, I don't like getting around this raid. This is the worst part of this raid for me. I hate trying to navigate it. I get run over, I get lost. I like walk into trash. It's just terrible. The best thing I can possibly do is find a good driver and sneak into the back of their car. Where's my freedom? There's my freedom. You don't have to sit in stinky roots. Wake of Ashes. Oh yeah, the middle ones. Okay. Which one do I press first? Because if I should press this one first, I should probably hit that earlier. I usually like to do 1, 2, 3 left to right, but I don't really know which one's the 1 and the 2 and the 3. Okay, Execution Sentence first. And then Wake of Ashes and then Blade of Justice? It said to do Blade of Justice and Judgment early. I don't know if I should open with those, or if I should open with the other ones and then get to those. Okay. I was gonna say there's at least one tank here, but no, there's not. There's at least one tank over here. I'm just gonna go get with the tank group and hope everything's fine. Blade of Justice and then Divine Toll. Well, then when's Execution Sentence happen? I'll put that one back. What's that one? That's the hammers. There's a lot of buttons. I play a Holy Priest, I press heal, and then I press flash heal. And then sometimes I press blue heal. Then Divine, and then Execution Sentence. Okay, Blade, Toll, Hammer, Sentence. Blade, Toll, Hammer, Sentence. Light of Justice, Divine Toll. Hammer a what now? Divine Hammer. I don't mind it. It's too hard. I'm having a dumb day. I press glowy button. Blade, toll. That's Hammer of Light. That's a different hammer. There's too many hammers. I don't know how you can be expected to keep these hammers straight. Yeah, this is my first time raiding as a melee. I just want to get a grip of my rotation, but I don't think that today's the day that's going to happen. You need a tool belt for all your hammers. I'm not very good at S-Priest anymore. I used to be, but that was like 6 patches ago. Things change. I'm getting washed up over here. Blade. Wake Hammer. Divine Hammer. That one's Divine Hammer. I thought that was an AoE. Blade, toll, hammer. Sentence. Wake. Judgment. I'm gonna have to spend some holy power somewhere in there. Oh, I think I forgot to use my potions on the sticks. It's fine. It's not like they were very good. I didn't really have a great window. We'll do better in this one. There's no mines here, so all I have to do is dodge stuff. Doing great. Thanks. I'm not last. That was my goal. That was my goal coming in here, was don't be last. And also don't wipe everybody is kind of like a nice sidebar. Also, my trinkets are stinky garbage. They're hero track, but they're hero track toenails. Like, they're bad. I need a pet. Where's Georgie? What did I call him? Georgino. There you go. My new buddy. That mage is really good for item level. That arcane mage is 643, keeping up with the 660s. And you've got a couple of LA shamans too. Had to end my dog walk early. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Not thrilled. I would be livid. I've never seen him do the swimmy arm. I've seen him do that. I don't know why his hand's so bubbly. It must be my weapon. Or my rat fang toxin, maybe. My trinket. The bubbles add to the look. Mm-hmm. How's this vault looking? Don't mind me not knowing where my vault button is. There's my vault button. Oh yeah, we got 2. If we do 2 more bosses, I'll have 3 normal options from raid. I can get hero track stuff from delves, but maybe I'll get a raid trinket or something. He should probably do his delves too, but he does kind of have Johnny Awesome vibes. I wonder if it's the ponytail. He only has 13 minutes left on his cheap rank 2 flask. You do... How are we doing? We would do, this one, and then you're into Bandit. They'd probably have to clear the trash. I don't know if everybody would have the skip. Are we ready? Is it time? I don't want to target the boss early because I don't want to accidentally just like Twitch hit him with a judgment and pull. I would judge people for going AFK in a pug raid, but like maybe there was something important going on. You know, someone at the door. Pet emergency. Child emergency. Parent emergency. Goldfish emergency. Alright. I think we can do it. So I'm opening with
5,
Blade.
4, 3, 2,
Toll. Hammer.
1.
Blade.
Watch
Pull.
your step.
Hammer. Execution sentence. Wake of Ashes. Judgment. Spend the holy power. Press the glowy buttons. I think I did it bad. There we go. We're fine. Trinket. Oh, potion. Way too late. Tank's doing tank things. It's good. I don't even think I'm gonna get
Stay away
screw
from
ups. Maybe.
lines.
I know ranged do. I'm usually baiting them on ranged, but I don't even know if melee have to deal with those. We call this one the green
Watch your
noise.
step.
We're moving.
Watch your step.
Oh, I should watch for those rockets and not just stand in them. I'm pressing buttons. I'm going as hard as I can. So those are the screws. We're gonna have to watch those when we get knocked back. We also have a suck in coming up. I guess we get to this side so that it's clear, but then the other side is going to be lit up.
Watch your step.
And we're moving back. There's new screws. Those are going to be terrible, but we're going to get out of the way. Okay, okay. And he's gonna kick us. Or that right here. And then we have to get to where? Oh, right here. Okay.
Watch your step.
Oh, we lost a bunch of healers. That's not ideal. Shaking out ya balls. Just realized I've been leaving my mouth open. Is that what DPS do? Is that the melee way? I should just... I'll know I'm doing it right if I start drooling. Good grief. Pardon me. Don't mind me.
Watch your step.
If this is rewired, it'll up the kill rate by 20%. Toast into my success. My computer fans go really hard on this one for some reason. New screws. Tank mechanic.
Stay away from lines.
Gotta stop yourself getting dragged into this one. Don't worry about the warrior. He's your friend. He's not
Watch
trying to
your
hurt
step.
you. Use my trinket. I'm doing it! I'm in the top 5! Well, I was for a second. Let's not count our eggs before they turn into nice chickens. No! I'm bubbling!
Phase change.
No, I'm 7! I got too excited! It's my hubris! Six. I ended at 6. I'm not a mythic raider. I've never been. Oh, okay. That was exciting. Those have a socket. I'll roll for that. Those are... I don't need. What did I roll? I rolled a 57. Oh yeah, I have a battle rest. Hi Hazel and Shaq. Good luck, have fun in your pally. Happy Friday. Hello, Saberclaw. I hope you're at the beginning of a lovely weekend. I'm in my first pug raid on an alt of the season. Yeah, you're right, battle rest is DPS loss. High roller suites open. Oh, I should probably go get my card, right? Wouldn't I get a silver loyalty card because I did it on my main? Gotta be careful before you cross the road. Oh, I won something! Is this really how we're doing this? Is this safe? I don't feel safe. Make it to the hotel! Watch out, watch out, watch out! Woohoo! Okay. High roller suite open. Oh, hey.
Watch yourself.
It's a quest. I need I rolled on them because I need them. Need the socket, it's an upgrade. They're good stats too. No, I'm wearing them. I'm actually wearing them. I'm not just keeping them for transmog. Is this where we're meant to be? It's decent. I wonder how far this... Do most pugs clear the whole thing? I wonder if it's going to get held up on any point. Because I know Mugsy and Gallywix are pretty big steps up. I have so many people whispering me about those bracers. Holy moly. I'm not rolling need for fun. Oh, man. Oh, it's like 11:57. Wow. Time really flies when you're raiding. As soon as I get out of combat, I'm just going to put them on. even though they're not enchanted. Just to have them. There we go. Because I think the socket is likely to be that's like, he's not going to be taking a lot of socket devices out of his vault.
Something tells me this one's ready.
Always full cleared in pugs, but not all do. Why is your hand stinky? I know, right? I think it's got to be either my Rat Fang Toxin trinket or the weapon. Probably the trinket. It seems like it would be a Rat Fang Toxin kind of thing. Although, no, that stacks up on my target. So I don't know. Maybe it's the thing. I have a Befouler's Syringe weapon. Although, it seems localized to my hand, so I don't know. This might take a... Well, I'm going to switch to my headphones because I think these are going to die. I do have Noggin Fogger Trinket as well. I don't know if it does the green hand, though. I think it's going to take people a few minutes to get here. I feel like raiding is like taking an airplane. You want to watch out for blood clots. What? Oh man. I did yoga like 2 days ago and my hammies are still toasted. Which means I should probably do it again today to stretch them out, but I don't want to. They hurt. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why my hand's green. See if we can get these going. Comfy. What else? Sound should still be coming through. I can see the baseline of my stream audio. Yeah, I'm gonna need to get those upgraded. I'll have a free upgrade level to put on them. Oh yeah, I guess I'm getting runes or crests. Oh no, you get carved crests, don't you? From normal raid. That kind of sucks. I always feel like you should get one tier up, but I guess not. And then I'll need another gem. I wonder how pugs handle this, actually. Normally we have a raid leader in Discord calling out which combos he wants. I've never had to DPS this before. I'm not usually the one turning in the stuff. I'm a bit nervous. Ruined feels like the bottleneck. Yeah, Muggsy and Galley might also give one up. That's a good point. Wow, well behind Cap, I guess, because he's just getting started now. Yeah, not bad for his item level. Doing a little better. A lot of final verdict damage. Execution sentence is up a little bit. You know what? Noggin Fog... I'm giving that thing a bad rap. It did 4% of my damage. The pirate that you summoned from Noggin Fogger Ultimate Deluxe. I should give it more credit. He was helping. He was helping more than my weapon was. Slightly irradiated. Oh, that's a Mr. Pick Me Up somebody has. That's my thing. Where is... There's extra... Oh, there's Befouled Blood. Okay, that was 5%. Yeah, that's decent too. As it should be for the amount of main stat you're missing from it. Oh, he does not need Gathering Tracker. What do you guys do when you're waiting for people to show up in raid? Is it time to crack open the toy box? Do we start looking through loot and hoping for the best? One-armed bandit drops. House of Cards. So that would be great. That That would be nice. Ring would be good. Basically with any stats. Belt, not necessarily. And then I don't need the helmet. And then very rare best in slots mace. That would be funny. I've never seen that drop. Kitty's doing pretty good. She's doing alright. She was here earlier. She took my chair when I took my break, and then she did not want to get up, so I had to lure her with some treats. Best in slots weapon is uber bis for you. How do you guys feel about these like very rare drops that are uber bis? Is it fun? I don't know if that's... I guess it's fun if I get it. That's the trick. It'll be fun if it drops for me. Guessing we'll have to get it with the new cartel chips. Yeah. I thought those were going to be in the next patch at launch, and then they're all like, yeah, we'll tell you more about it sometime shortly after the patch. And I'm like, what do you mean? Everyone's going to be done the raid by then. Not everyone, but very late stage raid. Poor yellow murloc on my desk that's been a little chewed up by Moosey. I guess he doesn't have any holes, he's just kind of crusty. Could use a little wash. Feels like dinars aren't going to be implemented until like right before the new tier. Yeah, and if they're only for this raid, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like sooner would be better. Man, I bet this group would invite a warlock in a hurry. We haven't had any summons this whole time. Alright, what's in the toy box? We have to wait for people to get here. Alright, that was fun. What else we got? Here we go. Giggle goggles. Alright. They're taking a couple of minutes. Create a horse hologram. Sometimes you want to be careful with toys in raid because you can get yourself into trouble. Well, you can use an anchor instead of his ore if he wants. That's still on brand for him. We could ask a question to the imp in a ball. Alright, imp in a ball. Is my next alt a healer? What does he say? He says, not unless you're some kind of super person, and don't kid yourself you're not. I forgot that it's insulting. Alright, I guess we're doing another DPS after this one. The imp has spoken. Also, he said that in party chat. I hope nobody else saw it. Oh dear. Oh, my hyper-compressed ocean got smaller. They must have compressed it further. Oh, I got a bone scale snapper. Okay, are we ready? Clicking off the anchor. I want my ore back. It's not the same without it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got that off to a little bit of a weird order, but we're fine.
Phase change.
I don't know what combos they want. Maybe they'll call them out in raid. They pinged, but I didn't see which one. Oh, they pinged this one. I don't know which one. I'm killing them both. I don't know which one I want. Oh, I've never had to be meleeed with the ads. You have to keep away from them, right? This is the raid healing one. Seems like we're doing fine.
Special coming.
I think I'm gonna hold thingy just so I can line it up a little bit better. There we go. Okay, I think I'm getting the hang of this.
Phase change.
I'm doing the melee thing, I'm just clearing the... They said they wanted this one, so...
Coin on you.
I want to hit him, I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna lay enhance myself here.
Special coming.
I love it when they roll right behind melee.
Phase change.
Let's see who they ping. This one. And that one.
Interrupt 1.
I guess melee don't have to worry
Phase
about the
2.
fire debuff either. Okay, we pushed him.
Special coming. Stay away from lines.
Okay.
Target change. Special coming.
We did it. We did 8 of 15. I'll take it. It's about halfway. Oh, it's a house of cards. We'll try. What did we roll? We rolled a 7. Okay. Oh, best in slots dropped as well. I'll roll for it. What did we roll there? 87. Oh, there's a chance. Oh man, imagine the whispers if we get that one. That'll be crazy. That's not bad. I'm not gonna watch the rolls. I don't have it in me to do that. Insta equip. Non-tradable. Mine now. No backsies! Heck yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it's a good thing I took polearm out of my vault. Listen, it was a transmog. Yeah, you can see the rolls. I just didn't want to watch them. I just wanted to not look and just hope. You ever hid behind a blanket on your couch? Just me. I can't believe. I mean, we didn't get a house of cards. But that's okay. That would have been... I think they would have gotten angry if I'd gotten both of them. It's 6 of 8 too. That's so good. Man, I'd been dumping, I was dumping Valor Stones into the other one as well. I'll need to get it caught up. That's alright, I'm happy. I like pugs being on need and greed rolls because it's just closer to fair, you know? You don't have to worry about people sneaking. How was Bandit? Bandit was good. I was 8th out of 15 people. I didn't die. And I won the best in slots. Which people promised me is my best, although now it occurs to me I don't know if they're just saying that because of the name of the thing. I got a really good roll for it. No whispers, actually. I wonder if it's because they tried to get the bracers out of me and I said no. Or maybe it's because I equipped it like immediately. The other one I was in combat, so I couldn't equip it. Anyway, I'll have to get an enchant for it, but that's okay. I'm wearing it now anyway. I have to put it on my bar? It's an on use? Why? 2-minute cooldown. Alright. Put it on a 1 key. It'll be a good one. What kind of a weapon has an on use? I guess the Mechagon Zapper staff does as well. Also, I need to re-up my buffs here. I'm gonna... Another flask. Oh, and I'll need to do another mana oil. Another food. Another mana oil. It has little lights on it. They were like, how do we glam this up? And then they were like, string lights? They reckon no unused trinkets. I know, I have 2 unused trinkets and they're awful. I haven't gotten anything better yet. I'll probably use this first, then Knock and Fogger, then Retfang. It's gonna be murder. So jelly right now. He's the chosen one. He's the chosen ult. We're gonna have to stick with him. Also, Socketed Bracers is pretty lucky. I'll have to get those gemmed. So this one, on normal. No ice spears. No bomb. Little soaks, I don't think. It'll be fun. Inspired to do right on my ults now. You might just get lucky. Reminds me of when I got the legendary for my Evoker ult and Dragonflight and I made it my main for a patch. Yeah. Absolutely.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. Okay. 5 seconds, we're using Noggin Fogger. I think you can just walk into those bombs. I see the ranged dead, but that's like a ranged problem. Look, I'm in the soak, I'm helping. I even used a defensive. And now we're at Fang Toxin. And move it over. I'm staring at my bars so much. Go help with this jail.
Runful. Interrupt 1. Runful. Knocking back.
Eight seconds and I can use my weapon proc again. Probably hold it to line up with Templar or Waker. I don't know, the thingies. Oh, I don't know where I'm going. Cooldowns for another few seconds. Alright. This one,
Runful.
this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah, there we go. Now we're cooking. Don't mind me standing in fire. It's fine. I have too many bars to watch to be watching my feet. Okay, it's transition time. Holy! Did we all stand in that? What happened? Was that his enrage? Oh, we didn't move him. Yeah, we didn't move him in time. That's funny. I'm waiting for a res. I was doing okay. I was at 6 of I think it was 18, so I'll take that. We've gotten better just within today. 15, 6 of 15. Yeah, I've been just trying to keep these middle ones together on a chat recommendation and then line them up with cooldowns if we can. And then also spend a lot of Final Verdict. I think I was overcapping Holy Power pretty bad before. It's still a mess, but it's getting better. We're gonna have to wait for people to come back because not everyone took the res. I'm usually really bad for that. I'm normally very quick to just like release. But I don't want to give up. What if he drops something good? What could he drop for me? Thug Hotline, that's a trinket that would be better than my trinket. It's not, it's like a C tier or B tier or something. But it's on equip and it's not a Rat Fang Toxin, so you know there's that. Chest piece would be great. I would take a chest piece for Catalyst in the future. And then Gallywix obviously has eye. I don't know if I'm gonna stick around for Gallywix actually. I don't know if it's worth my time. Because vault-wise, I have 3 options already. Because I'm already kind of like overtime for today. Yeah, extra long stream. Really enjoy Ret considering it's melee. It's pretty flexible. But the Curio, true. It would just be a normal piece though, and he's got 4 piece tier and they're all champion. They're all champion slots. Well, 3 champion and 1 hero, so it wouldn't do him any good. I can't believe I got it best in slots. I can't believe I won it. I wonder how many people rolled for it. I don't know. I'm not gonna look it up, but I'm just gonna pretend all of them. I'll give this one more pull. I don't know if there would be a lot of fight over Thug Hotline if it did drop. It doesn't look like it's amazing. It's just better than what I have. Alright, do I have food? Oh, I need food. Food, flask, oil. I'm not using like best quality stuff, but I'm using something. Alright, we're good. We're ready. Sometimes I wonder what a 660 would come in here for. Like, should my priest be pugging normals? Maybe just for fun. Extra chances at the explosive Hearthstone. That's what I should be doing. Oh, the mount. Yeah, it could be a mount run. I always wondered if they used the same mount drop tech for Undermine that they started in whenever it was, when they were like, if you had the highest possible thing. Like if you killed the hardest boss, the hardest version that you were going to kill for the boss for the week, you didn't need to repeat it on lower difficulties. Yeah, Warbound Vet Gear for Elves, I suppose. Yeah, it could be a new spec. Okay, pull on deck. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, 4 seconds and it's pirate time. There's pirate. If I'm gonna have terrible trinkets, I need to at least be using them.
Help soak.
Using a defensive. Overcapping my holy power a little
Watch
bit.
your
Oops,
feet.
used Rat Fang Toxin. Yeah, we're moving.
Gruntle. Knocking back.
Next wake, we'll use our thing again. Alright, huh,
Gruntle.
huh, 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 huh. I'm not watching his energy at all. I'm trusting other people to do it. I'm just sitting here looking at my buttons going, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. Huh. 2, 3, 4.
Phase
I've got the
change.
little monkey with the symbols in my head. Just
Watch your step.
I'm a melee! Rat Fang Toxin!
Watch your step.
Watch your feet. Watch your feet. Okay.
Phase 2.
Trinket. 1, 2, 3, 4. 40 seconds on thingy.
Gruntle. Helps interrupt 1. Gruntle. Knocking back.
I got knocked into the other
Watch
owl
your
before it broke. Holy smokes. Okay. We almost have our cooldown pack up again. So we use weapon and then these two. That's good. That'll be good. Just believe.
Gruntle.
Paladin power. Holy power. Spenders. Aw man, I'm rank 10. I thought I was doing so good. I was all pleased with my lining up and everything. I guess we're still doing about the same amount of damage we were. People just got better, or maybe we invited more ringers. 2 Moxie Jugs, which are int trinkets. It's funny that they'll let me need on that. There's Tiny Pal. Plate Pants. Don't need those. No, we're all good. I guess I can stick around for a Gallywix pull. See if it's easy. What else you get? You get some crests. You get 15 carved and 15 runed. Valor Stones? How many Valor Stones you get? 85. Not bad. See if we can get him to 8 of 8. That would be kind of a fun, actually, goal for some of my ults. Some of them haven't done it yet. Get to 8 of 8 normal. I don't know if anybody ever fights that mob. I guess if you didn't have people walking by him, but like, you can just walk. You don't even need the shroud. You can just walk right by him. I wonder what melee is like for Gallywix. I guess I could find out. LFR pulls it every time. Yeah, so far we're so good, but a little nervous. What other weapons do we have that are melee? He could be a paladin with a candelabra. These are two-handed mace models. Or, of course, can't hate that. Shovel. I like the novelty weapons. Drops BOE, so I encourage groups to kill it for my own sake and possible gold. What about two-handed swords? These are fun. I've never used one of these. They kind of hurt to look at, though. Little extra. Doing a lot. Oh, those are... I was like, what is this? It's an artifact weapon. That's what it is. Two-handed axes. Anything cool? Anything novelty? Mainly just a bunch of axes, huh? Pole arms. Now that is a hedge trimmer. I've seen hedge trimmers, and that is a hedge trimmer. I feel like pole arms are really underrated as transmog. They've got some great models. Oh, he could use the mop. I've been using it as a staff mog. I could have been slapping people with it. What am I doing messing around with an oar? I wonder if I can mog a two-handed mace to a polearm. I might be able to. They're doing groups. I think we'll still split soaks in normal. I don't really remember all the mechanic differences. There's like a lot of little ones in Gallywix. Oh, I do have the toy, don't I? What's it called? Ethereal Transmogrifier. Ha-ha! There we go. Now, oh, it's so much larger than it is on my casters. Now he is in business. Beware. He's gonna get ya. Perfect. 10 out of 10. No notes. Odds left, evens right, check your group. I'm odd, I'm going left. Gotta be a TPS increase. Just has to be. He needs a parrot. What about Captain Crackers? If you whistle at him, he sits on your shoulder. Now we're talking.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Group 1 share.
Watch your feet for bombs. There's going to be a lot of feet
Bomb
watching here.
incoming. Group 2 share. Watch your step. Group 1 share. Bomb incoming. Group 2 share.
Do you ever feel threatened
Watch
by
your
someone else's
step.
AoE? Like they're just living your life, but you kind of feel like they're trying to get you.
Group 1 share.
Oh, hi,
Bomb
kitty.
incoming. Group 2 share. Watch your step. Phase 2.
Could be a bunch of ads. Hi, kitty. Welcome up. Oh, I used my Divine Toll way too late. The ads would have been the moment for that.
Phase change. Intra phase 3.
Okay.
Bomb incoming. Line on you. Help soak. Watch your step. Bomb incoming.
That's gonna hurt. You gotta get 40 yards for that.
Help soak. Watch your step.
Oh, I don't know if I have any, alright, getting out, getting out.
Bomb incoming.
Health potions. I was thinking that would be a great moment for a health pot. And I don't even think I have any.
Help soak.
I mean, I could,
Watch your step. Bomb incoming. Help soak.
last night in my weekly raid, I picked up a bomb to drop it in the middle, and I ran into the middle holding the bomb. I just, like, forgot to click the button, I just kept running, and I fell in and died in front of everybody. It was really embarrassing.
Watch your step.
I think we're kind of losing it, but we did it! Did it count? I mean, the bomb was gone. That's true. Alright, there's a couple of curios. We don't really need them, so I won't roll. I don't really need the shoulders. I don't really need the boots. So I'll just do Mog rolls. It was good, though. Got a full clear. Thank you very much. Got a full clear and I got a best in slots. Oh, somebody got the mount. Congratulations. I was 10th, which I will take. We're over 1 mil. Progress. Oh, man. Hi, kitty cat. Baby girl. I am finished for today. I am 41 minutes over time. That is a good sign that if I'm going to pug any more raids, I should probably start them earlier. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll be back tomorrow morning for a Saturday morning. I'm streaming right through the weekend as usual. Appreciate the company. Thanks for being here, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!